Welcome to the podcast. The podcast ever. I'm here, as you can hear, not with Greg right now. Greg is going to make it. Greg is going to make it eventually. Well, after Soup Party said in the comments that Greg was, just like, boring, we got rid of him. He's fired.
Terrible. Absolutely gone.
We kicked him off the show, actually.
I replaced him.
we got Chip Bergen back in the house.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, my boy?
Chip Bergen.
What's up, my boy?
What's so good, honey?
So before the show, I was making this face, and Chip said I look like a Down syndrome Asian when I do this.
I want the fish. I want the noodle. I want the noodle and the fish. Be like, I like to eat the cat. I tell everybody that, look at me, I'm Down syndrome. I'm Down syndrome Asian.
Yeah, I mean, does that look accurate to you guys? Anyway.
What are we doing today? What are we doing today?
Wrong thing. I didn't have my picture.
No, you didn't. Who the hell is that?
That's the Eye of Ra. But here, Chip Bergen has a George Floyd with a pancake in the back. I see.
I do.
Is that what that is?
Everyone had some pancakes.
What is that actually called? Right now. What is that actually called?
I think it's just the halo. That's it.
But the halo goes above the head, no?
I mean, you can't really design a circle,
Like,
I think it's just a shitty drawing of a circle that's supposed to represent a halo. What do you want me to say?
But I think the other George Floyd photo that we had for you, the one you used the first time, wasn't it similar that like it goes around him like that? I mean, you can have a halo kind of like, you can represent that by putting it there. What do you mean? There's like they put halos in cartoons and stuff. I'm sure you can just have it at an angle just so that you can see. I mean, I'm in a 2D space right now to people, and I'm sure you could see a halo if I had it above me.
I'm looking at it right now. No, he had the circle behind him.
Yeah, but is that like a halo? Do you know anything about that? Like if it's actually a halo?
I think it's supposed to be a halo.
And you think that the reason that they've done it that way is because of the representation of it in a 2D space? No, but Mike, like, do you know anything historically about it as far as like how they've depicted it prior?
I really don't know.
That would be interesting to know.
I do know that, of course, the Orthodox didn't want to create beauty within their work. They just wanted to. I believe they just posted things.
Why is that?
I don't remember, but they believe like the symbology of it was like if you try to create Christ as perfect, you're doing the wrong thing. So they kind of just winged it, I guess. I don't know.
Is that like not depicting beauty, or is that just like not attempting to depict perfection though?
I think they're not trying to predict perfection.
Okay. So anyway, we're here. No Greg. Until further notice, Greg is like fired. Greg is let's see. I might get an update from him. I might be getting an update. Let's see. Oh my god, dude. He's asking where the link is as if it is in our Discord group chat. Is bro blind?
He might be.
Oh, it was his old account. Yeah, okay. He has a different Discord account.
Okay. Yeah, I thought we somehow got the same text, but it was actually my girlfriend, and I just put her on mute because women are not that important.
Okay.
The boys come first.
Oh wow, he really just got in here as soon as I sent that. Whoops.
You fucking dumb.
Hey.
Wait, hold on. You dumb fucking you
dumb donkey.
You dumb person.
No, look, here's what happened, man. You and your separate Discord accounts and stuff, and like me just having to catch up on that is just too much. It's just too much.
Bro, it is literally the only thing we've been talking on for a while. It's
not
been
really
like 2 weeks now.
But we were in a group chat, so I thought, okay, let me just put it in the group chat with you guys, and I didn't think much of it.
Evidently.
Yeah, evidently. How you doing?
I'm pissed off.
So we did the intro without you.
Well, I mean, whose fault is that?
Were you ready at 6:30?
Yeah, I texted you at
Dang.
6:29.
Well, you can't just be texting me the minute before and expect me to get back to you in a timely manner.
I shouldn't have to. The link should be there.
Well,
Like,
you see where the confusion was at. You see where the confusion was at. Now let me ask you, does this look like a Down syndrome Chinese?
Sure.
Okay. Let's see. So here's what we have today for you folks. There was a man that took down a gallon. If you questionably took it down, but he did. The gallon was empty by the end of it. I mean, and none of it went onto the concrete, I would say. But it did come back out of him while he was drinking the gallon. So I don't know if that's very valid as far as a complete milk drink, right? And there was somebody complaining that there was a little bit of milk left. But point being, this milkman, this milk maniac, as he calls himself, was advertising on Instagram for a good amount of time that he was going to go to the University of Central Florida in Orlando, Florida, and take down. Well, I guess he goes there, but he was going to take down this gallon of milk. And I decided I had to go see it. So I did. I drove. I made the drive.
Would you drive
Wasn't
like
the most simple drive for me
to get to this? You drove like a couple hours, right?
About almost. Yeah.
You had to see this milk.
I had to see that. Well, pause. No diddy. No diddy. No diddy.
No diddy.
A little diddy. Well, I don't know.
You went for this man.
What was the point?
The milk.
You said what?
Oh, I said you had to go see this man drink the milk.
Yes, indeed, because I had seen him advertise this. I was able to acquire Mr. Gregory as well to make this trek.
Yep.
I sent that. Huh?
I'm currently eating right now. So if I'm not,
what are you eating?
I'm eating a Bacon King.
Bacon King? Is that from Burger King?
No, it's from fucking Popeyes. Yes, it's from Burger King.
Nigga, I don't know about Burger King's menu.
I mean, that's your fault at that point.
Okay, well, anyway, so you went to Burger King.
This thing has 50. Hold on, it might even be 60 grams of protein in one sandwich.
How many burger patties?
2.
Okay.
How many?
Now, mind you, the double quarter pounder is only like roughly 40.
So is it because it's leaner beef? Because it would either have to weigh more or be a leaner cut.
It does weigh more significantly.
Okay. So, well, how much does each patty weigh? Because a quarter pound. Well, a quarter pound of. Okay. So a quarter pound of beef is around, and also, okay, so I guess a couple things. A quarter pound of beef is roughly like, if you're getting really lean meat, like 25 grams of protein or somewhere around there, depending on how lean it is. But also like the protein will probably weigh more than the fat. So that, I mean, I don't know how much that'll actually like feel different to you, but point being is like, they would have had to use still roughly like a quarter pound of like some pretty lean beef if they were using a quarter pound.
So let me read it out to you. No, it doesn't give the calories here. Here we go. Hold on. Give me a sec. One sec. Wouldn't
it though? Oh, go ahead, Greg. Sorry.
1,087 calories total. Where do we go? Protein 59.6 grams, carbohydrates 48.7, sugars 10.6. I don't know where that's coming from. And then fats 71.3 grams. And only 26 of those are unsaturated.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's from the bacon.
I kind of doubt it.
The unsaturated fat?
Well, they usually put mayonnaise on it too, but I got that
with no
taken
mayo?
off. Yeah. Okay.
Well, still some is going to come from the bacon. I mean, if it, I don't know how much the mayo really adds.
You know what? Let me say something right here. This man, as we were coming back from the great milk escapade, and I'm getting a little ahead of ourselves, but it is topical. I offered this man out of the kindness of my heart, and you know this isn't cheap if you buy this stuff. I offered this man some bacon, and you know what he told me? Do you want to know what he told me? He told me, I'm good. Who the fuck says no to free bacon? It's not like I'm going to add interest to it.
I hate to tell you, sorry, Ahmed, I gotta bring this in. I have also offered this man multiple times to try out pork products when he is ready. When the man is ready, I said I will be the one to take you on a pork escapade or whatever it's called, and you can divine on any pork that you wish. Devour. Thank you. I'm kind of retarded.
Okay.
You can devour any pork that you wish, and it'll be on me. And he still, this has been like 4 years. Little sidetrack. This was because he accidentally ate Swedish meatballs at IKEA. And he said it was one of the best things he ever had. And I said, whenever you're truly ready, I will be the one to guide you into pork.
At least I was honest about it. You know, those were good meatballs. I won't lie.
Are those pork?
They're pork and beef.
Pretty based.
Yeah. I remember there was like back in high school, there was like some Muslim chick that told me, oh, I got him like only beef. And I'm like, yeah, well, I mean, that's what I said. I still got it. And she's like, no, I made sure. And I'm like, well, you know, they mix it.
I hate to break it to you. I fed Muslims pork on accident. It was on accident.
Tell us the story. Tell us the story.
So I was at a camp. I was helping out with the cooks. I wasn't killing anybody. It wasn't in extermination camps. But I was feeding kids, and we had multiple bacon, and we had, turkey bacon, and we had bacon. Well, the turkey bacon looked like normal bacon, and the pork bacon for some reason looked like shit. And so I assumed that the turkey bacon was, the one that looks like shit, and the regular bacon was pork. And so I had a couple of kids come up, and they go, "Excuse me, is this the turkey bacon?" I was like, "Yes, I made sure this was the turkey bacon just for you guys." And I handed them the turkey, or what I perceived as a turkey bacon, and then they ate it. I watched these kids eat it because, at camp, you kind of just eat what's ever in front of you because you don't get much food. And they ate it. And then I go up to the chef and I go, "Excuse me, chef, just to make sure this was the turkey bacon, right?" And they go, "Nope, that was pork." And I go, "No, I'm sending them to hell. My bad."
Yeah. I've seen like signs for like halal bacon and stuff. I guess they mean like beef. They're like, "No, that is the beef bacon." Yo, Mr. Chip, you actually sent me a video of a kid, like, his grandma and him. Where was this? Was this like in the UK or something?
No, I think it was either in Canada or in the United States.
Probably was in Canada, maybe. I don't know, but do you want to explain the video actually?
Yeah, it was this little kid, and he's like, "Hi, Grandma, we're gonna eat bacon." And she's like, "Bacon? What do you mean?" And he's like, "It's not pork, it's halal bacon." And so he starts munching down on this burger, and the grandmother's like, "Oh my God, halal bacon." And she starts munching, and it was like a shitty ad on Instagram.
Yeah. And then he said,
"Oh,
the way he sounded exactly like Big Justice. I cannot say what I was thinking when I thought of Big Justice, by the way.
Yeah, please don't. Please don't.
We're Costco guys.
Yeah, no, yeah.
But it's like he wasn't Jewish. He didn't say he was Jewish, so it's like, are you a Muslim? Like that doesn't make sense to me.
Well, maybe he was Muslim, yeah. Maybe he was Muslim. He's like
he's
like those like people in the UK that have converted.
You would never think that. This kid had big gum.
But it's like these like women, it's like these women who are like blonde that have converted, it's kind of like that, I think.
Well, we already know women are retarded, but that's beside the point, Ahmed.
Well, kids are too. I mean,
that's true. They make stupid decisions.
Yeah,
yes.
But they wouldn't make that decision on their own.
That's true.
So, Mr. Greg, do you want to walk us a bit through the introduction to our excursion? Seeing the milkman.
I'm doing.
Oh, bruh.
Hi, I'm Greg.
Damn.
I like to drink.
I mean, I do. I had 2 Red Bulls today, but that's another thing. I'll get to that later. Anyway, so there I was in my slumber, in my bed, and I wake up casually, take a good 20, 30 minutes before I actually do anything after waking up, just pondering my existence and and then I usually start my day off by doom scrolling the catalog of reels I get in the newly formed group chat with the ever familiar Turk and yours truly here, Mr. Ahmed. And instead of that, I get greeted by like 10 phone calls and I think like 3 voicemails and a bunch of frantic texting. So I get out of bed, call this nigga, and I'm like, yo, what's up? And he's like, bro, I'm at the gate of your fucking neighborhood or whatever. And I'm like, oh, that's cool, bro. And then he's like asking for like the code to get in. I'm like, yeah, give me a sec. Because I got to find the code because I have like a picture of it. So after I find the code, he comes in and, I don't even get like much time to do anything besides put on some pants because, I was asleep. And he comes barging into my home. And I have very little time at all to have a quick breakfast, which consisted of a Red Bull, by the way, and many other items. And luckily I showered before because I kind of knew this was going to happen too, the night before, and put on some clothes. And then, by the way, I got this blueberry preserves, bro. That shit is so fucking good. Anyway, I should have put that on this burger. Holy shit. I just wasted an opportunity. Hold on. I'm going to take a break.
You're still eating it.
I'm going to take a break after I finish this sentence. But anyway, I need a break. We get in his vehicle, and from his vehicle, we begin the trek to the university. A long journey it is, indeed. You can pick it up from here because I'm going to put some blueberries on this shit.
Yeah. So, what Greg leaves out here is that we made plans, not just the day before, but I did have to remind him the day before because he's like, oh man, yeah, I forgot about that. No, this was like a week before, right? This had to be that we were going to see this man chug a gallon of milk at UCF. And so here's what happens. I mean, I tell him, he gets reminded the night before, and then he says, okay, well, tell me what time you think you'll like be here tomorrow. And I'm like, oh yeah, well, I mean, calculating everything, like somewhere around 11, man, like something like that, so that we can make it on time. And even the morning of, I'm texting him. I'm telling him, okay, I'm going to take this long. I'm going to be here at this time. I gave him a pretty good estimate of when I'd get there, pretty accurate. And actually, I got there just a few minutes after because I was trying to call him and I kept missing my exit because I was like, dude, I'm like trying to get a hold of you and you're not picking up. And I kept leaving him messages, with vile language, and he's still not responding to me. So I mean, here I am just trying to figure out what the hell is going on. And I'm like, dude, is he just like passed out asleep? Like, is he not going to get up? Is he not going to respond to me? Is he not going to check his notifications? But apparently he has this thing where he doesn't even get notifications on his phone. Like, he has to check for them. Like, he'll never actually see the notification. No buzz, no sound, no nothing. So and it's not even, he says it's do not disturb, so he says. So I guess he put some sort of setting in his phone where he turned off notifications literally, but like the badges and stuff on iPhone. But I do show up and I'm calling and I'm trying to figure it out. I'm at this gate of the neighborhood for a while, maybe exaggerating the amount of time, but definitely at least like 5, maybe 10 minutes, just waiting on him. And I'm like, dude, like I've tried getting to you in every way I can. I couldn't follow cars in that were going in because I was too late to them. And I'm just waiting on you here. So I mean, he takes forever, and then of course I'm in a rush because by the time we ended up going anyway, we pretty much get to the student union thing. Like, well, we park and then we're heading to the student union at about the time we wanted to like actually be there. I mean, we wanted to be there at 12:30 because this thing was going to start at 1:00, and we needed to be early because, if you don't get a good spot, we knew hundreds of people would probably show up because there were like 700 at least RSVPs when I checked. And there were hundreds of people. So we get there at 12:30 or a little bit after, and they say he's already shown up, but I guess it wasn't him. I guess it was like some of his crew that had already shown up. He wasn't there yet. It was like some hype man that was there, like yelling about him. We get into the crowd, and actually we get pretty good because like there weren't even that many people outside. yet, like of that specific crowd. So we actually get like to the front of it, and we're like, yeah, like, you know, we got really good spots. And there's this hype man yelling about what's gonna happen. There's a band that shows up of dudes, like, you know, dressed, like one of them's dressed in white, I guess, like the singer, because like the milk, you know. And we're waiting on him. And here's what happens: we wait. And we even try to get this Russian guy we know that lives in that area, like somewhere around there, to come over, and you know, come you know, meet up with us. But you know, we're waiting, and it's like about to be 1 o'clock, and the band's in the middle, the hype man's in the middle, and then it turns out the milkman shows up. Right, this milk maniac, he shows up, but he goes into the wrong part of the crowd, that, you know, where his whole crew is, and even like in that part. And so he goes to a different section, and it turns out we were like stuck way outside of where he even was. There's no chance you're going to see him chug it from there. And so, you know, Greg's like, damn, dude, like, you know, this sucks. I'm like, this sucks. And I have the idea. This is how I made sure that we got to the front, because it seemed like there was no hope. Like we were stuck behind a wall of people that were definitely not going to let us through, because if they can't get through to see the front, you know, how are they going to let us through? Right. But fortunately, the band was in that circle that we were in, and we were at the front of that circle. So pretty much I just followed the band. I started following them, and then Greg starts following me, and they're like, make way, make way. And so they're getting through, and there's band members in front of me, the main singer, and then behind me. So that's what I needed, because otherwise people were going to block me off. But I kept getting through because I was following them. We get back to the front, the new front. And so we don't miss our chance, because I'm not going to drive over an hour and a half, probably, like, you know, in the total journey, in the total trek, multiple hours here, you know, just to not even get a seat where I can even see what's happening. I'm like, hell no, I'm getting to the front, man. So we go, and dude, like the guy, see, the thing is, what happened with the milkman, he starts drinking some, like he drinks, like I would say a cup or two of the gallon at first. And so that's what we kind of missed. We got there when it was like a little bit starting to empty. Well, not like empty, but it's like, you know, he's tapped into it. But there were people complaining. They're like, dude, you're not drinking the milk. You're not actually chugging it. And yeah, I mean, you know, they were pretty right on that. We can actually watch the video here in a few minutes once I kind of describe what's happening. But somebody actually recorded it on a 3DS, and that's one of the uploads you can actually see on YouTube. But yeah, no, he's like going through it. The band's like playing him on, and like it had to be like only like 3 or 4 cups in. I think he was only like a quart in, or like you know, maybe he wasn't a pint in. I think he was past a pint in. But even like from a pint to a quart, dude, he was like holding the stomach like. Like he looked like he needed to already throw up. So I was like, dang, is he even going to make it without throwing up? I didn't think so. I was like, dude, there's no way he's going to get to the end. But, you know, he's drinking through it, and it's taken a while. I think the whole thing took about 20 minutes.
Like 20, 30.
Yeah, he's just chugging there. But he's not actually chugging it. I mean, like he's like, every time he goes, he's trying, he's struggling with it, but he's not like chugging the whole thing. He's like drinking. But people are like, you have to do that thing where you open your airway, you know, you let all the liquid fall in. I actually saw, and this was, Greg saw this too, right? The guy that chugged the milk gallon in like 13 seconds.
Yeah.
On YouTube, some like bodybuilder, I don't remember who it was, but he can do it. So, you know, milkman, clearly, man, you need to practice a bit more if you're going to be able to do something like that and not throw up either, because he did end up throwing up during the milk chug. Like, you know, it wasn't into the gallon, but he threw up in a bucket.
Several times.
Yeah, several times actually, but he threw up at least twice before he finished the milk gallon. So pretty much like a lot of that liquid came back up. There was actually a chick that was like in the crowd concerned, like she seemed like she was part of his crew. And then she was like talking to like the guy that was running for student body, like in a penguin suit. Like she's like, oh my God, like, you know, we need to stop this. And he's like, no, I'm watching. And she was like so ready to just call it quits on this. But, you know, I know Milkman needed to finish this. Like he needed this, you know? And I mean,
I thought
it
you were
seems like,
going to talk about that one girl that was like really hyped, where she said something like,
she was like, drink my milk or something like that, right?
Yeah. She was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. It was, there was like some black guy in the crowd, and he was all like, oh, hey man, that bottom of that milk looks spoiled. And then he's like, but drink it anyway, bro. And I was looking at him, and he looked like he was like, I was like, lock in, little bro. That's what I said to him. I actually got a pretty good video. It was vertical though, but it was like a 20-minute, like of like good angles. But there do seem to be some people that did upload it to YouTube as well. Some in pretty low quality. I don't know. Somebody recorded it. It says on mini DV, and then somebody on a 3DS. Why were people recording it on that?
It didn't even look like a 3DS. It looked like a DSi or something like that.
Well, somebody put 3DS in the thing. The camera does look terrible, but
By the
let's
way,
see.
the jam or preserves on the burger, it's all right.
Overrated.
A little bit. It does improve
I mean,
it.
I made a blueberry burger where I folded them into the burger meat, cooked them, and then put some goat cheese on top, and had that with some fried bananas. Oh, it was so good, so good. So
Yo,
good.
I was talking to that one guy. I'm not sure. I don't want to give out his name, but yeah, he is a public figure. I'm pretty sure, so it doesn't really matter. But the one guy I was telling you that was talking about the seed oils.
Mm.
Yeah, so we were talking yesterday, and I asked him to send a picture of his like protein ice cream that he makes, and then he looked up and saw your blueberry burger shit. And he's like, "Dude, blueberry goat cheese burgers is crazy work, bro."
Tastes great.
I mean,
Put a little maple syrup on that, John.
I'm just saying he was not. It did not seem like he was supporting it.
Well, what did he put in his ice cream?
He said it was like yogurt and I think milk, and then like protein powder. Like it was like a lot of protein. And he said it was like minimal carbohydrates, so he put like maple syrup on top.
Cringe.
Now that's what I tried to tell him, but
Okay, so
But what type
yeah,
of
but
milk?
anyway,
Was it
you need to
skim?
try it, nigga.
what
Huh?
was that?
Oh, I was asking, was it skim milk or was it like whole? What was he going with?
What,
Well,
the
it had a
Milk
red
Mania
cap,
guy
so
or
the-
the
No,
ice cream guy?
the ice cream guy. Sorry.
I would assume whole milk. He's not gay like that.
That's good.
He was, and Mr. Ahmed was here when we were in that little voice chat. He claimed my title of being, let me rephrase that, a milk enthusiast of the a superlative milk enthusiast.
I
Now,
mean, he
gotta
does drink
say,
more milk than you.
yeah, I felt threatened. That's why I bought yogurt this week.
How much milk?
See,
He
he was
even
talking about
outdoes
drinking
you,
like
I
a
think.
gallon, right?
Yeah, he does more than you a day. That
Yeah,
shit's
I mean, I do like
crazy.
half a gallon.
That's crazy. I used to do a gallon a day. I had to stop. It was getting too much.
I do about a half gallon most of the time. It's pretty good. Cheese as well. I do cheese on top of that. I do some cheese. I had like Parmesan today. Incredible.
Sometimes I just go in the kitchen and just eat Parmesan raw. Just
Hell
get a
yeah, dude.
spoonful
That's
of
what I
it.
do too. Getting a block of it. Oh my god, dude, it's so good.
That's
You know,
good.
but
That's good
we were
shit.
talking about the logistics of this, of the milk chug thing. Like, you know, the milk maniac he ended up throwing up. It's like, you know, with our ability to process lactose, you know, as opposed to this man who is clearly not have the life experience we had, where we've gotten the right enzymes in us to do this. It really shouldn't be that difficult to chug the gallon of milk.
No, it's not.
I
might
would
feel
think that
bloated.
I'm more well prepared than he is, because I drink at least a half gallon. I can drink like, I mean, I've drank like 3/4 of a gallon in a short span. I mean, I know it was like probably somewhere around like an hour or something, but still, like if I can do that just like casually, right? I mean, clearly I can chug.
But could you chug a gallon?
But that's the question, right? But you know, I'm just saying, if I can do a lot of milk in a short span, I'm thinking it should be possible. I'm thinking it shouldn't take much
really
training.
is
It should,
not that
it'll
hard.
probably still, I think it would probably still take training just to like work your way up a little bit, just so you don't like overwhelm your digestive system. But I don't think it
you
would
could
take
do it
that much training.
without vomiting?
Well, that's what I'm saying. With some training, yeah.
So you think like right now you would vomit if you tried it?
Probably shit my guts out more than vomit, I would think.
See, I think
I don't feel inclined to vomit when I drink a lot of milk anymore. There was a point in my life where I did, like if I drank like a quart too quick, I would. Now I can drink that amount and not even feel nauseous whatsoever. So I'm pretty sure I'm set on that.
See, even though I don't drink as much milk as you, I have trained myself from the tender age of like 7 or whatever to like just not vomit, even in situations where most people would. And you, my good sir, you have a weaker stomach than me, from my experience personally.
Yeah, after that one tequila shot.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. But
well, I already had the Rumplements and other stuff before that, to be fair. So
I mean, so did I. Well, to be fair, I did vomit that night, but that was after a lot more than that.
but also it just tasted like shit. I mean, that's in my defense. It was not good.
But
All
I
right,
don't
question.
vomit from like things that I find distasteful. You do.
Yeah.
Do you have the ability to know that you're about to vomit? Because some people don't. They don't
Yeah.
have that sense that they're gonna
I have that.
vomit. And
I have a decent sense at it. Yeah. I mean, I know, but I try to like pretend it's not there.
Yo, okay, let me set the stage for you, Mr. Chip Bergen, because maybe you're not aware of the lore here. Before 2 nights of incredibly good and bad decisions, I had gone like over a decade of never vomiting. Like I said, since the tender age of like 6 or 7, I had not vomited until the ripe age of like 24, 23, something like that. So up until that point, there was no vomiting whatsoever, despite the fact that I did have previously issues of like drinking milk and stuff like that, and especially like nervous like stomach twists and shit like that. Yet I held on and I said no. I am the leader of this unit, and I say no, Mr. Stomach. You shall not expunge your contents because I declared it not to be so. Now, when I'm under the influence of multiple, let's say, fermented beverages, I have no control over that. But outside of that, there's no way it's coming out.
See, I'm the opposite. I choose to vomit. Apologize for the dog, by the way. Like I vomit maybe once a year, and I always choose to do it. Like it's somehow
But
something
like,
gets to
wait,
me,
so is it
and I
like you have to
vomit.
do a yearly? Is it like you have to do a yearly ritual, or is it like you just know when it's going to happen, and you're like, okay, well, on average, once a year, you're like, there is something that makes you want to vomit, so you do.
Right. On average, once a year, it's usually like I'm sick or something. Something causes it, like food poisoning or something. I don't know. And then I'm
Yeah.
like, you know what? I think it's just better if I vomit, and then I purposely like prepare my body to vomit, and then I just get rid of it.
When I had the norovirus, I felt like I could feel it coming on. I knew it was going to happen, but you know, so there was a part where I was like at 7-Eleven and I needed to do it. And I was like, dude, I need to get out of my car right now. So I did, and it didn't happen right away because I knew it was coming on. Like I had enough preparation to get out of the car to the side of the building to do it there.
I'm like a good like 5 minutes like countdown. Like I know
For me,
for
it
a
was
long
like
time.
probably a couple minutes. Yeah.
And it just happens, and then I'm good afterwards. I vomited in front of kids at the camp, by the way. Same camp. I vomited in front of little Mormon girls.
I
After I
grew up in
vomited,
front of my kids.
I was
I
good.
vomit with my kids. Okay, so I wanted to show some of the Milkman footage, and he also did go on a podcast. It looks like they did some sort of tier list on there. We can check out what they did there. But let's just take a look at perhaps not the ones that were recording on the 3DS, but some guy named Adam P released one that was actually looking decent quality from what I can see in the preview. So let me pull this up. We're going to see a guy drink through a gallon of milk in about 20 minutes. All right, let's see. Okay. Yeah, so he's doing some sort of Star Wars intro, probably some lore. Let's see. Let's just get to. Oh, is there different angles or something? Because he like put some other video here. Did he get to the front? Because I thought I saw some good front angles. Unless this is a collection of videos. Yeah, these are pretty far. I don't know. I want to pull up some of the other ones. The ones that were on the 3DS. Let's see.
Nigga put gone wrong.
The hell is this? Yeah. Seems like kind of clickbait, even though it isn't, like, because he did throw up, but it's like, dude, it's like you're trying to like bait people into watching this video where it's not even like that up close.
He kind of, but it didn't go wrong if he knew he was going to vomit anyway, though. Like he was expecting it, it seems, because he even said in one of the posts, like you were saying, that he's lactose intolerant.
Yeah, he did. His trailer right before it started, he was like, "By the way, I'm lactose intolerant," and then he started chugging like 2 glasses of milk, and he's like, "I have to throw up now." Anyway,
Yeah.
the man has a weak
some of these
stomach
videos are really
in
shit.
general.
Some of these
I
videos are
agree.
really shit. I thought they would be better. Some people, this one looks re-uploaded. Mini DV and 3DS.
Because like if you're vomiting after 2 cups of milk, that's like your body thinking it's poison and it's gonna kill you. Like milk is not threatening.
I think I could get through like maybe 4 glasses before I start feeling queasy.
No, I've done that before and it's nothing.
I'm also just cheap, so I don't drink milk all in one sitting.
Well,
Yeah, some of these videos are actually not great. I was expecting more from these videos because I had seen multiple people upload them, and I was like, wow, okay, I guess I'll just show these. I don't know about these. These are kind of shit. Should have uploaded my video.
do you need me to waste time because I can tell a story?
Well, I think we'll just I think I'll just skip to like some of the parts where you can see what happens in there.
All right, I'm gonna tell my
At least
story
you
then.
just skip through. Okay.
All right, and then whenever you pull up, I'll stop. So
All right.
this was right after high school. I was invited to do the 1 chip challenge, and when I did it, I put the chip in my mouth, and I remember surprisingly that it tasted sweet like berries. I don't know how. And as I was chewing this, I felt the pain start to grow. And me being smart, I purposely spit out the chip. I didn't want to throw it out or swallow it and then burn down my gullet. That's just stupid. And then I had a full fresh gallon of milk. And I would say probably for the first like 5 minutes, I was chugging nothing but milk. So it's possible. 4 cups of milk, that's pretty easy. But you just got to get used to the milk. That's my story.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to let's see. I'm gonna let that prepare as a private upload for us to look at on the channel. In the meantime, we're going to take a look at this podcast that the Milkwood Man was on so we can get a little bit of, because I think he did it before the event anyway. So we get a little bit of foreknowledge on this man, perhaps, by checking out some of this. And then if we still don't have the video by then, we could just take a look at some of this other stuff and then we'll come back to it. Because, yeah, people did not upload good quality stuff. I'm going to have to upload that like for people to watch. I didn't realize how bad it was. Okay.
Axel Steiger.
Today we have a very special guest coming in, but right now he's not here, so we're just gonna get into some quick stuff beforehand.
Yeah, we need to see the Milkman. Wow, he was like pretty late to the show, man. Takes like 12 minutes out of 32 to get in.
Reminds me of Greg.
Matt, you want to what we're doing
All
today?
right, so today we have a very special guest,
Nigga.
the Milk Maniac.
What up, you guys?
Oh,
Yo, where did he come from?
What's going on?
yo,
Yo, did he just appear out of thin air, or was that just me? Did I just see
bro,
that?
I'm lost too, bro. I'm lost too.
How's it going?
All right, so
it's a pretty nice day. Like, shit,
yo.
wait, what?
Sipping on his milk there. He's not even like chugging it.
Wasn't expecting
Yeah.
you here. How'd you get here?
The power move would have been to drink all that milk that they were offered you out in like one gulp. I would have done that.
Yeah,
I walked in, bro.
you just walked in. Huh?
Bro. All right, so without further ado, let's just get straight into it.
Let's get straight into it.
We're gonna ask you some questions today, like about yourself. So, first question: why did you choose to make Milk Maniac your name? Like, what's the inspiration behind this name?
I chose milk as my superpower. I'm lactose intolerant. That's like the whole bit. But I chose Maniac because I wanted to seem a little like, little insane, because I am. But
Yeah,
I think pairing being insane with a lovable figure is kind of funny.
yeah,
I
can see that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get that tier list they were doing. This is a bit of a slow conversation from what I can tell. Let's see what they're ranking. Oh, they're ranking milk, of course. I mean, but they have silk on there as options.
options real quick. I believe we have 2% milk, almond milk. We got breast milk, chocolate milk. Is that what?
Guys, chocolate milk is S tier. I know Greg's going to disagree with me, but can we get Chip giving a ranking on chocolate milk, by the way?
No, you are mistaken.
Can we get Chip
All right.
to chime in?
Let me explain. When I was a wee lad, I was a strawberry man. You know, you get milk at school, so I would always go for the strawberry. I would say 7th grade. I said, you know what? They ran out of strawberry. I don't want that gay ass white plain. So I grabbed the chocolate. I never went back.
Bro was chalked in.
And yourself.
But to be fair,
You know what, Greg? You have an absurd hate for chocolate milk. It's great.
let me explain. I was also desperate, and at that point, I was just like, you know what? I had strawberry for so long, for all my life. You know, K through 6. I only had chocolate 7 through 8. Then I kind of just stopped in high school. I didn't drink any milk.
Oh, bro. No
So
milk?
for sure, I didn't go to lunch. That was disgusting.
Yeah, well, I mean the chicken sandwiches. I mean that was I don't know why I ate those, honestly.
But yeah, to be fair, I honestly love them both. I'm an equal. I'm gonna be
Okay,
equal.
but I just want like a chocolate milk itself ranking S to F. Like, where does it land?
See, I'm biased S.
Thank you.
But
No.
if
Thank you.
go ahead, ask.
Yes,
ask
thank
strawberry.
you.
Ask,
That
ask
may just be
strawberry.
what I need.
Ask
That may just
strawberry.
be what I need to buzz.
I'm
That
saying,
is a disgusting take.
strawberry is also S. Whole milk.
Okay, Greg, at least give us
Whoa.
Greg, at least
rank
give us
all
Greg,
3.
Greg, at least give us an unbiased ranking. Where does it land S through F? And just don't go saying F,
It's like a D.
bro.
You're
That is
stupid. That's wrong.
crazy.
No.
That
Bro,
is
if I see
crazy.
chocolate milk,
No.
if I'm like on a plane or at a restaurant or whatever, and they say, and they for some reason have milk to begin with, because they never do, because they're fucking invalids, and the only option they had is chocolate milk, I would leave the restaurant out just out of disgust for having one inferior beverage and not having the clear, pure winner that gets you in entry
Chocolate
to a
milk is the
Garza.
best post-workout drink out there.
No, that's Red Bull actually.
But if you look into first of all hydration, second of all, like, you know, the protein, if we're talking about workout recovery, if we're
You
talking about
don't
the
want
carbohydrates from the
You don't-
lactose and the sucrose, or if you put maple syrup, still sucrose, if we're talking about the incredible vitamins and you know the nutrients, the things you're getting from the cocoa, like the theobromine and the caffeine, we're talking incredible gains here.
You know as well as I do that you don't want to be taking protein immediately after the gym for recovery. Hence why the Red Bull.
We're talking, first of all, we're talking workout recovery, like recovery, post-workout nutrition.
Yes, you want to sugar max as much as possible. Give a little
You do want
buffer zone.
protein. You do want
and
protein
then
in a moderate
protein.
amount of time after.
That's what I'm saying. After. Hence, you don't drink the chocolate milk right after.
I mean, you could have it like an hour after, and that would be good.
This is cope. Anyway, you do Red Bull, then you do red meat. You're good. You don't need that fucking disgusting chocolate milk.
I'm gonna
Milk
say chocolate milk and
It's
strawberry milk.
lower in the inflammatory amino acids than meat is. So if anything, milk is still better than meat as a recovery option.
No.
Milk in general. Are you disagreeing with milk in general over meat?
I'm disagreeing with, well, in terms of milk versus meat as a recovery, I think meat would probably still be better.
No.
I mean, I'm right, but okay.
You're not.
I mean, I
Milk
am.
Trumps meat. Milk trumps meat.
Man, you're going to make me say something that I can't say. This is really bad, dude.
Say it.
No.
Anyway, what was Chip going to say?
I just finished my glass of milk, by the way. My glass of pure whole milk, by the way.
What was Chip going to say?
I don't know. He just muted himself.
Sorry. There was something going on in the background. I was dealing with that. What happened?
Well, you have to settle our debate for us, you know?
Sorry,
you're
I
the
wasn't
guest.
paying attention. I was jerking it.
Wow.
Can you repeat it?
Jake,
We're talking meat versus milk.
Meat is superior to milk.
Bro,
See?
no way. It's not. It's not. If you look at the proteins, it's still not. But okay.
If I needed protein,
It's
I'm
phosphorus.
not going for the milk. I'm going for the red meat.
It's better for you
See?
in terms of getting your calcium accurately. You know, you don't want a higher phosphorus than calcium.
But I will
Go.
say I will also be drinking the
Oh,
milk
but
with my red meat.
It's thermogenic.
I don't care. There is something
That's
about.
cope. That is cope.
No, I think I'm just right. Anyway.
Well, okay, but you're just coping now because you literally just ignored the evidence and said, "All right, I don't think that's right."
I reject the evidence. Anyway,
Okay, well, why?
the
You
red
rejected
meat.
6 million times.
The red meat and milk combo is the correct answer.
Thank you.
But if I'm gonna choose one, it's gonna be the red meat.
Nope. Nope. Milk is better.
This is pretty gay, dude.
Okay, so what would you have if you're hungry and you're post workout? Are you just gonna only drink the milk? Are you just
It's
not gonna
quite
have
literally. Yeah.
No, see, I
Drink.
feel like-
I'll drink a half gallon of milk after.
You're not even doing your. You're not getting your jaw exercise in there either.
Yeah, you're missing out.
Well, you know, you can do mastic gum.
Dude, you're this is so gay, the amount of like cope you're doing right now.
How?
You know, bro, you know you need the red meat. Stop trying to pretend like it's not there. Come on.
The milk. I would say the milk is more important.
No.
I mean, I gave the evidence as to why.
No, I gave my counter evidence.
I am purposely
What
having
was the counter evidence?
You're not working your jaw, nigga.
So you can eat mastic gum. That's the point. So we
Bro,
just
you're not
said
getting
that.
the same kind of nutrients out of masticum that you get out of like a steak or
Yeah,
whatever.
you're getting the nutrients from the milk.
Bro.
Okay.
Whatever.
Listen.
If
I'm
you
just
want to
saying-
drink your milk after the workout and completely leave all the red meat to me, that's fine. Whatever.
Okay.
I'll benefit regardless.
I still eat ground beef, but milk is better, man.
No.
It's even better
what-
tasting, I would say. I mean, I know I crave meat, but like milk is still
What?
like I crave it more.
How about you
No,
com-
that's
hold
fucking
on.
retarded.
Hold on. How about we combine the both and we have milk steak and just solve this
I
issue?
agree. Go full
Milk steak,
Mongol.
okay. Okay. Mongol diet. Okay, so the Milk Maniac, let's see what they rate or rank the milk guys. And you know what, Mr. Gregory, you can't really claim to be the milk supremacist when you're talking like this, by the way.
It doesn't matter. I'm
It's
objective.
quite literally like definitionally you are not the milk supremacist if you're ranking it below something.
I think definitionally you're gay. Moving on.
You lost the argument.
No,
He may
I
be
won.
gay,
Actually.
but he's calling you retarded.
I can't even see
Well, he lost it. But
I-
anyway,
all of them.
Goat milk.
Goat milk,
Mm.
oat milk.
Oat milk.
I swear if they rate goat milk low, I'm gonna go fight this man.
And you can. You know where he
milk,
lives.
Strawberry
Well, you know
milk.
the area he's in.
What is that?
Yeah, if they put silk, he's gonna watch him cope and be like, oh, I'm gonna put silk above like, you know, fucking goat milk and shit because I'm lactose intolerant. It's actually better for me. Watch.
You're getting pretty heated over this, dude.
That's not
What is
milk.
that? I don't even know. Wait, what is
I care
that?
about milk. I'm the milk supremacist.
Is that just whole milk?
No,
It's
that's
just
my
whole milk? Oh,
title.
it's just- yeah, and then we threw in milkshakes because we thought it'd be fun. Why not?
Yeah.
So yeah, I
Actually, you know
guess,
what? Pause the
you know,
video.
without
Pause the
further
video.
ado,
I think the real way to test this is we go gallon for gallon, and whoever vomits first
Oh.
loses the title of milk supremacist. And I know for a fact you're gonna lose that shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, as far as like you believing you have the better vomit control, I mean, when it comes to something other than alcohol, sure.
Listen. That's literally happened exactly twice.
Okay, we'll see. I'll challenge you to that. I mean, I'll accept your challenge is what I mean.
Let's get started.
Yeah, fire.
So what are we thinking of? 2% milk.
Yeah, 2%.
2% milk. Well, I want to hear your guys' opinions as well. I'm gonna put
Yeah.
2% milk in a like a B tier, man.
B. Yeah, I think it's definitely it's
I don't think you could put any milk below A, like real milk. I don't think you can put real milk below A.
Well, I mean, you're ranking the milk against other milk, so you're gonna have
Well,
to.
they have fake milk on here and they have goat milk on here. I don't think you, what I'm saying is goat milk and cow milk, but other than flavors, because flavor, I think you could put like, let's say if you don't like strawberry, right? But like, if we're talking like regular milk fat contents, I don't think you could put it below A. If we're talking goat milk, I don't think you could put it below A.
Yeah, but
because there are other options.
The concept of the tier list is if you have a given category for the tier list, you're ranking it in the context of everything that's in the list. If you just have everything at A, then it's not a real tier list. You're not ranking.
No, well, there's S and A. I would say real milk goes like in S and A unless it has a certain flavor. Because maybe strawberry milk you might not put in A. Chocolate milk I would put up there, but maybe somebody might not do that like you. So obviously there are other options here, but I'm thinking like a plain real milk. I don't see why you would put it below A. Like there are milk flavors. There's fake milks. There's goat milk. I'm talking cow's milk.
Yeah, my argument's still the same.
Okay.
I don't like. I don't disagree with you.
Would you put it at B? Would you put it at B though?
Put what at B?
2% milk. Are you putting it at B?
I don't know, to be honest.
Okay.
I can't even tell what all the options are.
I can see.
Yeah, I would say. I would even say.
Yeah, we can't release they didn't zoom in, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do because I don't think I can really go into the video like that.
Like here's what I'm saying. Like
get to it.
Like for example, if this was a tier list of only real milk, then that's going to be a different ranking than if it's anything that is labeled as milk. Because it's
but we're on the latter option. We're on the latter option, so I don't think you can rate it below A in here in this case.
I guess it's kind of like, I guess we're arguing.
If anything, now that we're in this space where there's other milks included, it actually makes even less sense to put milk that like a real milk that low.
Yeah, I know. I'm not disagreeing with you in this context. I'm just saying, depending on the context, it might not be A or it might be in a different position based on what the actual criteria is.
Okay. Well, I'm saying for this list.
Yeah, but okay, whatever, dude.
Say A, like to go as far as say A, but
hey, but we're not the milk people.
We're not the milk people.
We're not the milk people.
No, but your opinion matters.
Well, absolutely not. Not this episode. It doesn't, bro. It's all about you.
Right now it's 2-1, so we'll keep it at B. We'll keep it at B.
Okay.
So what's that? Coconut milk?
Oh, no, almond milk.
Almond milk. Sorry.
Almond milk. I would throw it like, I would throw it at like B. But that's.
Did you say B?
Get out. Yes.
B. No, that's a D.
C.
I would put
Bro,
that in C.
There's no way you're putting almond milk on the same level as 2% milk.
I think that's one of the worst alternative milk.
And you put it right below anyway.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it, but like my parents, they'll like slap that in their milk, or like they'll make smoothies with it, and it's not bad, but I really haven't had it much.
Yeah, you're masking the flavor and then saying it isn't that bad. Okay, well, you already masked the flavor
by itself, so I guess
that's
probably
would not
fair.
Put that B though.
Yeah.
No.
I'm down for C. Are you guys?
Yeah.
I'm down
all right, C. Bet.
All right, breast milk.
Yeah, S.
Okay, well, they got rid of the rationale for breast milk, even though it probably.
Bro, these guys are such pussies. Fuck these. Jesus, I got to really like work on my filter here. These guys are gay.
They're putting almond milk at C. They're saying they can't talk about breast milk on screen. What is wrong with these guys?
They're fucking NPCs.
I remember a man who drank his wife's breast milk saying that when you like suck it directly out, it actually like the nipple apparently can recognize what you need nutrient wise. And it'll actually produce like a proper milk for you.
I was gonna say it's probably S+, honestly.
It's probably I don't know about taste. Because apparently taste wise it may not be the best, but honestly I think that just may be a disgust factor for people as opposed to a literal taste.
Wait, hold on. Is there a pre-made milk tier list?
What do you mean? Like
I mean, these guys clearly don't know what the fuck they're doing, but I mean, we do.
Oh, like a preset.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Well, if you can look it up while we're reacting to this and you can post it for me, I'll do it.
All right, let me see what I can find.
But we're gonna disagree heavily on chocolate milk.
Yeah, I don't actually know what we do if I guess we could go like one by one if I do find
we're gonna have to do that. maybe we can just set one and like, you know, the disagreements can be their own like versions, but we can probably come to a consensus on the rest.
All right,
Okay, so
chocolate
it's
milk.
chocolate milk.
Dude, I fucking love chocolate milk.
Absolutely.
Wait,
Chocolate milk is just.
you like alternative milks?
Well,
I thought
you
Bruh, alternative milks. The alternative milk, which isn't even real milk, is the almond milk, bro.
can make chocolate milk.
But answer me this though, does that come from the almond or the walnut? I don't know. And I usually know everything. You guys know what I'm talking about? It was the DJ Khaled and like was it Rick Ross? It was somebody, but they were debating over milk, and he's like, yeah, I just got into like, I think he said like 2% milk, and he's like, I didn't even drink that before. He's like, no, bro, you got to get on the almond milk. It's like Khaled telling him, and he's like, oh, but can you answer where that comes from? Does it come from the almond or the walnut? He's like, that I cannot tell you, and usually I know the answers.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Dude, I need to pull it up, I guess, because I sent that to you, actually. I've sent you that video.
Was it today or yesterday? Because
No.
if it was, I didn't
No,
catch up.
It was longer than that. It was definitely longer than that.
Okay, so I found
Speaking of milk,
I found a list that's pretty good, but the problem is I don't label everything, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on here.
What? Sorry?
I found a tier list, but they don't label everything.
No, but you
So
said what about it? They don't label.
They're not labeled, so a lot of them are just they're all just pictures, so you have to do a lot of guesswork to
like
determine
this, right?
what it is. What?
But is it not the same as this one?
No, it's not this one.
Okay. Well, we'll figure it out. But anyway, well, I have to stop sharing and reshare the other screen. Let me do that. Here's the video. The Rick Ross and DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled.
Still not up on the oh no, Ross. Rose still frightened. No. Get the almond milk. I just got up on 2% milk a couple years ago. No. Get the almond milk. Now y'all trying to conspiracy. No. And that's the question. Is it from the almond of the walnut? Is they squeezing it out of the peanut? I don't have that answer, and I usually have every answer. Still.
I do remember this
like
now, yeah.
The worst thing I've heard in my life as far as like knowing anything about milk. Yeah, knowing anything about milk, these people suck. Dude, and of course it comes from an almond milk drinker that doesn't know shit about this. I mean, come on now. He probably doesn't know like all the seed oils in there, but DJ Khaled, yeah, man, like don't take advice from DJ Khaled.
What are you saying?
Let's see what they say about chocolate milk.
He's the best music.
He's not the best.
I mean, he claims he is. Why would he lie?
You know, he also does the same, and
I would give
I
that.
hate to break it to you, he's better.
I'm looking S tier too.
I would say S tier, dude.
Okay,
Fair.
S tier, but is it like ahead
They put breast milk S tier and they put chocolate milk S tier, which W.
or behind like breast
Half
milk?
a W.
Bro, come on now. Why you got to take this out, bro?
These guys are kind of gay. I'm not gonna lie.
To coconuts.
I
I'd probably
agree.
put it at C, but like
You're putting coconut milk below almond milk? Are you kidding me?
Actually, you know what? I might actually think that coconut milk is superior to regular milk.
You're taking
Really?
it too far. You're taking
It's
Yeah,
it.
more
that is too far,
saturated,
man.
bro. It's only saturated.
But it just doesn't have the same like nutrient profile.
Well, yeah,
to
because
it.
it's not fucking milk.
Exactly, but I think that's what is part of the magic of
This
milk.
this is a milk tier list.
And
I'm
not
not
even
talking.
calcium, like probably not the same, not nearly as much calcium. I mean, like I get where you're coming from, but I think that really just applies to like fats if we're talking about like coconut oil. But as far as
You're trying
beverages,
You're trying to put things in you that aren't really there, man.
what?
You're trying to like put something that does. Wait, what the fuck? Why is there? Okay, there we go. You're trying to extrapolate something that isn't part of the list to justify why you are against it.
What?
Point is, I'm right again.
Chip, what do you think?
He's wrong.
Thank you.
What, bro?
He's
I
wrong.
just
Sorry.
said I'm right.
No,
I just said I'm right.
I kind of miss when you weren't here. I'm not gonna lie, with your fake ass opinions coming on here talking about
Whoa.
coconut milk is
Let's go.
superior to regular milk. No, it's not milk. If we're talking about liquids, I see your point, but we're not. We're talking about milk here. And
Well, then, if
the
that's the
main-
case, the only thing on the list should be milk and 2%.
Yeah, I mean, if we're saying, I mean, like, okay, here's the thing. I get what Chip is saying, because if it's a milk tier list, real milk should be at the top. But then that would kind of guarantee that if you're using an objective standard, I mean, of course you should be, but I'm just saying that milk would always be at the top. I mean, it's not really a preference thing at that point. It's
Like-
about milk being milk.
If you're talking about, okay, it has to be milk, then I mean, technically, the only thing that is milk is whole milk. Everything else is like either a derivative of it or it's an alternative.
But the point of adding the alternatives is to compare them to milk and give a take on how they stand compared to milk.
That's what I'm saying.
But I don't think the alternatives do compared to milk. Coconut milk is like good, but I don't think it outdoes milk is the point.
I agree.
Oh,
shit. I think I just
I
hit my
don't
mic. My
know.
bad.
I mean, it's not just about, because like milk fat is still very saturated. I mean, and still has some monounsaturated, but it's not even like the really bad monounsaturated.
Dude, people do not know how to make milk tier lists. Like, I'll find one where it's like they've got like most of the shit, but then they won't have one thing that's like very clearly supposed to be there. It's kind of retarded.
So they put goat milk at B. Let's see why they say that.
Never tried goat milk. However, I love goat cheese.
Cheese.
So
That's saying something. That's
Right?
got to be saying something. I mean, Matt, have you tried goat milk?
So I have my by the way, I do have the Milkman video that I have on the upload so that we can take a look right after this. We'll take a look at the Milkman shortly after. As soon as we get done with this, I'll pull it up.
I'm just saying, man. Maybe we shouldn't be listening to someone
it
that
at
can't
least
take a
once.
gallon without
And I wanna-
vomiting.
True. His opinion really does not matter.
Well, I just want to see where they put it.
I mean, I
I
agree.
want to criticize
I'm
them, but I just
saying.
want to see where they put it. I want to see why,
I mean, I'm chill putting it at like B or something.
I'm done for B.
Yeah.
Goat milk is legendary, though. Don't do that
Goat
to
milk.
goat milk.
Okay, now that
What do
I
you
would
think when you
argue
tried
is
it?
actually better than regular milk.
That I can see the case for, because it has more taurine. It's already naturally homogenized, so they're not like making the fat particles too small by going through that process to cause issues for the gut. It's A2 automatically. So there's so many things about goat's milk that make it like somebody that would be drinking this would probably have a lot better experience if they've had a bad record with milk as far as like digesting it and feeling good on it. I think goat's milk would definitely be somewhere to start for people that are having those issues. So yes, I mean, I would see the case for goat's milk being that high up. Taste wise, I still do like the way cow's milk tastes more, but goat's milk in a lot of ways is, if anything, superior to the conventional like made cow milk, how it is today.
I mean, I'm thinking of, I always get goat and lamb confused, but I was going to say, even on like a meat basis, lamb is, from what I remember, is better for you than beef.
Thought it was good.
Okay.
And now we got oat milk. Matt, don't you have oat milk right now?
Yeah, I don't care about their plant milk takes because it's going to be bad takes. I just want to see where they put strawberry, honestly.
Well, I want to see how bad their takes are. What the fuck?
No, I'm starting to like get really displeased with this. I just want to
Bro,
put
you're
strawberry in
taking
A.
personal offense from this. Jesus Christ.
And they put strawberry
not a
in
milk-
low
milk
chocolate. I'm
Yes.
just saying.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know if I
Anyway,
like strawberry at all, really. I mean, it's all right.
I'm kind of done. I'm kind of done with that part. I kind of want to just go to the seeing the milk chug because I do have a way better angle and we're going to watch it. And it's like 20 minutes long, but we can just skip a little bit through it to see what happens. Let's see. Was that taken on the 25th? Yeah. I'm just going to change the name of the date so that it reflects that. Because it took today's name, or today's date is the name, but I just want to make sure people are clear on what day it was. Okay, so here's my best angle of all time, because everybody else that put it on YouTube, I'm gonna have to put like parentheses best angle when I actually upload this. Probably gonna upload it like right after this, but because we already have it uploaded, I just have to like rename it and put it up, and then reschedule it. But yeah, so here it is. Apparently that guy is like the breast milk bandit or something like that, or the some name like that. I can't remember, but
What?
he's like within the lore. He's not the cheese puff guy. He's some other guy. He's like the booby milk bandit, something like that.
Wait, so is there a cheese puff guy?
There is a cheese puff guy that wears an orange mask, but he's like already known outside of this. So I don't think they actually got the cheese puff guy. This is some other guy. So I mean, they wouldn't have gotten the cheese puff guy.
What
This
did
just
he?
seems. Sorry.
What did he say to him? Because I couldn't actually hear it.
I don't even know. I think he was just saying that you're not going to take this from us anymore, or something like that. The milkman to the not cheese man, to the breast milk bandit or something, or the something whatever bandit.
I got under 45.
Oh well, now they're shaking hands. I guess he's.
Yeah, that's
they've
what
come
I'm
to some
saying. I
sort of,
remember them doing that. So I'm like, it doesn't seem like it's adversarial.
Well, they were at first. They definitely were when he came in. They were like booing him.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking what he said.
Dude, you're acting like I could hear every last word they said. I'm trying to guess here.
I mean, I'm just asking the questions. You can't get mad at the nigga for asking questions.
You're like the girlfriend that asks like the boyfriend the what's going on in a movie when it's like he's like, I've watched the same movie you did.
No, it's not, because you were fucking closer than me.
Barely.
Yeah.
And as you can see there, I mean, you can make it out a little bit. You know, the quality, of course, is not going to be perfect, but you can tell there's already a little bit drank out of that.
We got the band here. We got a band here. They're gonna play some songs, and we got a few other acts. Ready? Let them through. Let them through. Let them through.
Yeah, we had already made it at this point. Some of his band already got through, and we got it behind them. But yeah,
I was gonna
we're gonna
say,
be setting up here.
you can hear that one girl screaming she loves him. That's the girl that said she wanted him to drink her milk.
Is that in the first minute?
Dude, you just played it.
Oh, well, I didn't hear it.
Chuck! Ladies and gentlemen, today is a good day.
There's that hype man right there.
Yeah, this guy is the band guy, but the guy on the right, that's like standing all the way to the right with the gray shirt in the front, that's the hype guy. They're all giving like lore to this story.
Our humans, even the gods have come. Fans, we are Pantheon, and we are here to make music for you all. Please, thank you for having us.
And technically, he didn't drink the whole gallon because he gave the guy a little bit.
Yeah, shit, I forgot about that.
Get Milkman's backwash.
Yeah, I pointed out he's going to get Milkman's backwash. Let's see.
Oh, it actually sounds better on your phone. Okay, never mind. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, that guy definitely needed a mic too.
He needed a mic, and they needed like electric guitars.
I think more importantly, he needed a mic, but yeah, they did need electric guitars. Kind of hard to find a way to plug that all in, though.
They probably have to bring like a generator or something like that.
Yeah, but that's like what he would do at one moment. He wouldn't like keep chugging.
Yeah, he's already having trouble.
Yeah, you see him. He's already holding his stomach. He's not even halfway through.
You should like.
He's like putting one cup in.
I was just trying to
towards,
see like him chugging in here.
like the last like maybe 5-6 minutes. That's when it really gets interesting.
Well, we just want to see a little bit of the prelude. See, you can see early on, 5 minutes in, he's holding his stomach, and he's not even halfway through. Like I said, and I think like the fact that he takes so long is part of what hurts him in the end. You know, as far as like throwing up before the challenge is over. Now, here's the thing: do you still consider it a past challenge if you drink the milk and then throw up later, or even a minute after?
I think I'd be more charitable if you threw up after the fact. But it would have to be like later, like not like immediately after you finish.
I would.
Well, I was gonna say in most food challenges, they say if you throw up, basically that's over. And even if you swallow the last bite, I mean, if you start throwing up, I don't think that counts.
But afterward, I think it doesn't matter what you do.
Well, I mean, the other thing is, depending on how much afterward it is, it should be easier for you to hold it in.
True.
Because I guess like if you're gonna do a food challenge, usually the idea is you have to finish this, whatever it is, and you have to be able to go through the rest of your day as if nothing happened, or as if it's not a huge deal.
Is that how food challenges usually work?
That's what I'm saying. So if he throws up,
no, but is it like where have you seen this before? Like, I mean, I would think like you can do whatever you want after it's over.
Well, I don't mean like it's like you go back to work or whatever. I mean like it's not affecting your body in a negative content or a negative way to the point where it's interfering with your like daily whatever.
I've never seen that as being part of a food challenge. Like you can have diarrhea after and be fine. Dude. Like as far as
it's not literally written into it, but that's the expectation essentially.
Because I really haven't seen that as an expectation, is what I'm saying.
If you throw up, then clearly you weren't able to do it.
But if it's like a half hour after, I've never seen it like, you know, this is something like, oh, he lost.
I mean
it's just a matter of completing it.
Yeah. I think you can throw up as much as you want, but
yeah, but then again, well, if it's like food, then yeah, that might happen. But if it's something like milk, I would imagine the longer the time is from you ingesting it, the less likely you're going to throw up anyway.
Well, that wasn't really the point. It was about whether or not it would be constituted as a win if you throw up after the challenge has been completed.
Yeah, and I'm saying no.
Okay.
I disagree. If you can last 30 minutes after chugging it, then you're good. You won that challenge.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay. Oh no. Okay, let's go a little bit forward here. This is where he kind of stops the challenge for a little bit, and the president, well, not elect, the one that's running for student body president, comes up and drinks some milk too. And I just want to see the part where he actually drinks the milk, because it's not even that big of a milk thing. I don't even think it's a quart. It has to be like a pint at most. It's loading. Some guys just like. The fact that he has to put this down, and it's not even like that much, is also kind of crazy.
I think that's probably more.
It's taking a while.
It's probably more the fact that he doesn't know how to chug properly than it being the milk.
He needs to like tornado it.
Right now, that guy kind of looks like he has Down syndrome.
Let's go! Look,
You see it though, right? Like that's a downy right there. He's got the chromosome.
Oh no. Oh no.
okay, and then he has him sign a penguin. Like he's like, "Hey, can you sign my penguin?" Let's see. So let's get back to the milkman.
It's like halfway there.
Do you think this is the most people that have convened to see a man chug a gallon of milk?
Maybe.
Possibly. They should have
usually-
invited Guinness.
Usually the Guinness.
World Records.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the beer.
It's the same
Usually when
company.
is it actually?
Yeah.
There's no way. I'm gonna look at that up right now.
Just like how Michelin is, like, you know, the food ranking is the same shit as the tires, bro.
Well, I actually know the reasoning behind that, so that's why I'm not really
No,
that
but yeah,
shocked by
these
it.
are the same things. These are the same things.
So was it a beer first, I assume, and then they decided to do that on the side?
Yeah, I would think the beer first. I don't know for sure, but I know it's the same thing, and I don't know which one came first. But I would think, like, you know, why would you be like in charge of world records if you're not yet any established company?
I don't know. Guinness isn't even that good.
It's popular.
It is. I mean, I will say it doesn't. It goes down smoother. But yeah, that's kind of crazy
I'm sorry, you said it goes down smoother. What?
than other beers.
Oh, I didn't even know. I haven't tried it.
It's if I was gonna drink a beer, I'd probably choose that one,
Really? Okay.
but I wouldn't because beer is gay.
It is. It is.
I totally forgot what I was gonna say now.
All
But
right,
yeah,
let's-
now I remember. So like usually when I hear of or see milk competitions, it's usually like I've heard of it being like a frat like initiation thing where you have to drink a gallon of milk or whatever, or it's on YouTube. So you wouldn't really say that that's a gathering if it's like a video that's posted and gets a lot of views. So
I just looked it up.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say Guinness World Records and Guinness Beer were created by the same group.
So it's not the same company.
Not
'Cause
anymore. They were
Okay.
they were official connected, but then they split.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure the Michelin star and the Michelin tires had to split at one point.
Okay.
Do they get the money from the books or how does that work? Where's the revenue coming in from?
Yeah.
It had to be like just normal guys. They're like, yo, Johnny can drink like 9 Guinness beers, and they're like, no fucking way. And then eventually it turned into like the books and stuff.
Yeah, I would think it did have to do with the beer first.
I'm
That's
just
at least my
thinking.
guess.
I mean, at least from my experience, I didn't see many people that would actually go out of their way to buy the books. Like,
Well, no,
they'd find it.
I did in
in, like,
elementary.
I did too. I remember though, I just watched recently, like a couple months ago, that you actually have to pay Guinness to come out there and you
Yeah.
know watch you.
Right.
Even if you fail, that you still pay for it.
Right.
It's kind of retarded. I mean, I get it.
I mean, if anything, if
because
you
have
win, you shouldn't have to pay for it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay, let's keep watching.
But I guess that answers that question because I always wondered how they even had money to do that. Even though they
Some guy
feel
saying
that
it's gonna rain. What's that? What's milk?
The one girl in the gray looks like a monk with a mullet. You can't see her right now. She's on that left.
Looks like what? I'm sorry. A monk
a
with
monk
a mullet.
with a mullet. Yeah.
Where?
What?
She's holding her phone. Like you can't see her. She's in that gray. She's blonde. Right there, right there.
Right here.
Yeah, she looks like a monk.
Oh,
with
I
a
see what you
mullet.
mean. Because she has those like fucking stupid like bangs.
Yeah, like monks.
That's
do,
why she
but
looks like the
also has
monk.
long hair. Yeah.
Yeah, chop shit. Honestly.
You guys
Like
think
her
you could
barber
rock
plucked her
the?
out.
You guys think you could rock the monk haircut?
No,
Nah.
I can't. I don't even think I can get that haircut. I mean, I can get my hair straightened, I guess, and then get it cut like that.
Do I have to go
Even so, I
bald
don't think
in
I'd
the
pull that
middle?
off.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
meant. Like
that
bald in the
too.
middle.
I'm not doing that. No.
Let me picture myself with it. Maybe.
I think it'd be really funny.
Hold on. Let me picture myself and then rotate myself with it. I don't know.
You can do that, bro?
You can you picture an apple?
Yes, and I can rotate it.
Whoa.
Get it down.
This guy's kind of a bitch. I'm not gonna lie. He's
Lock
like
in, little
halfway.
bro.
That was me. That was me saying lock in, little bro. I'll just replay
I mean, he
it
is
for you
little.
guys.
He's like 5'4" or something like that.
Get it down. Oh God.
That was also me saying, yeah, that was also me saying get it down.
You got this. Lock in, little bro.
Let's see. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go like, what should I even title that video? Milk Maniac, UCF Chug, best angle? Because honestly, it's gonna be the best angle on YouTube.
Yeah, I think something like that.
Milk Maniac, UCF Gallon Chug, best angle on YouTube. And then like February,
Yeah,
I say
was
it
gonna
like
say put a
fucking
date in there.
February 25th, 2025. Should I put 2025 or just?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's historical.
Is Milk Maniac one word or two?
Let me check on Instagram. I would assume it's two.
It's two words.
But on Instagram, it's one word. But
I'm
his
just gonna put
username is
TPE clips as the playlist.
Milk Maniac UCF.
Well, it's two words, but the handle is one word, obviously. But he on his Instagram
Yeah.
it's two. It's like a separate name. Let's see. Should I even put a description?
Wait, yeah, more keywords.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll take care of that later, unless you guys have a good idea.
No,
Guy. Hold on. I'm gonna share this instead. Let's just kind of do the process over here. Guy attempts gallon chug after weeks of preparation and ends up puking. Should I put like spoilers or something? Self-proclaimed milk maniac. A lactose intolerant individual, right?
That's what he was.
Why isn't your YouTube on dark mode?
Sorry, bro. This is just this computer. Anyway, Milk Maniac, UCF Gallon Chug, best angle on YouTube, February 25th, 2025. Self-proclaimed Milk Maniac, a lactose intolerant individual attempts a milk gallon chug after weeks of preparation, but ends up puking his balls off. Is that it? Is that good?
Works for me. I want to put some tags in there, though.
Hashtag milk. Hashtag gallon chug. Right? Oh, that's
Milk
not a tag.
Maniac.
I don't know if that's going to be a tag. Milk maniac? No. Milk man. Hashtag go mad. Hashtag go mad kings. Oh, kings. Hashtag funny video, I guess. I don't know. That seems like kind of funny videos daily. Let's see if I get some views from some NPCs. Hashtag comedy, I guess, because we're comedy. Hashtag funny. It's like the fucking let's see. Yeah. Should I put any of our links in the description?
Sure. Might as well.
Let me schedule it. I mean, could just post it now, no? You think that's a good time?
I think you're spending too much time on this for the stream, personally.
Hey,
me personally.
Hey, let me do it. Let me do it, bro. Come on. Let me just give me a few minutes here, bro.
Just
so we do it and get some views, nigga.
I mean,
so I don't forget.
Bro, okay, whatever, man. You do you. You do you. Fucking chocolate milk.
Yes, king. Bert. Hater. Absolute hater. We're going to get back to it in a minute here, guys. Don't worry. I just need to lock in. Hold on.
That's what I'm saying. You should have done it after, but
okay, well, we usually put in oh, bro, will you stop?
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just calling how I see it.
Listen, watch, or follow us everywhere. That's a pretty good one. Bro, I need to do this now. We need to lock in.
You really don't. You really don't.
Okay. It's all right now. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's all right now. I'm going to pull up the video again.
5 minutes.
It's going to be okay. Greg, everything's going to be all right in the end. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Okay. Let me stop sharing and then reshare. Okay. He's going to throw up soon, by the way, after I tell him lock in low, bro. Unfortunately. Let's see.
So he did not lock in, is what you're saying.
He locked into the urge to vomit.
No, he actually didn't. I told him to lock in. Yeah, exactly.
There is a secret to it, by the way. Mind over matter.
Yeah, I mean, if you think you're going to throw up, you're going to throw up. Come on now.
Exactly. You just have to, it's literally just denying it.
Hey, little bro.
And there were a lot of people trying to get this footage right here, so it was kind of hard.
Yeah, everybody got real close when we did that.
Oh, and he's throwing up right there. I actually got that. It's still processing HD on the upload, but it'll be there. So you guys can go ahead and take a look at the upload when I upload it. I mean, it's going to be out in a couple minutes. It's probably a sign that you shouldn't continue when this is happening, but like Chip was saying, I think, but he did it anyway because he had to prove it. He had to prove himself, and he didn't die. I mean, so still, there's that.
Still proved it. I agree, but he should have never continue. He's not a champion.
No, he's not. I don't think. I think once you vomit, that's it. I mean, you failed. Sorry. But it was still entertaining. So.
Yeah, I mean, he had to finish it. That's what we went for. So.
Yeah, if he vomited and gave up, then I mean, wouldn't have been a good look.
There we go. It's high quality again. Oh, is that just a matter? I mean, I don't know if YouTube's still processing HD or if that was a matter of the video, but I guess we do have some where it looks better. That really should have been where he finished it, honestly. Especially, like, you know, if he was already thrown up, he should have just been like, all right, whatever, let's go. He already threw up once, so why not? And I think that was kind of his mindset going back for the second chug here, but he still couldn't manage to finish it in time.
Almost there.
He's so close to not finishing this in a reasonable amount of time for real. And he's really trying. He is trying now.
I'm looking at those trees. Was it really that windy that day?
It was windy. It was raining.
It's crazy.
And he's going to go back for vomit.
He probably should have just, like, ignored it and just kept drinking the milk and then vomited. But you got a good shot of that girl there.
I'm sorry?
You got a good shot of that girl there. She was the one that was, like, really going after that guy.
Talking about the one in the black right there with the phone?
Yeah, she was the one that was fucking screaming that she loved him and shit.
She was saying face reveal, please. I'm sure she wants to judge to see whether he's hot or not to her. Even though he doesn't have the height, he has the confidence, I guess.
That's fair. I was going to say the height is not helping him.
Yeah, but I mean, it depends on the looks, because if he is hot to her, then he'll like fucking, you know, get that right away. I'm sure he could get it no matter what, but you know, he has to be attractive to her, you know.
I mean, he didn't finish without vomiting. That's not gonna. It'll be way better for him if he just drank the whole gallon. I mean, it's not gonna last, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that is true. But he's gonna get what he wants that day.
If he can hold in his shits.
That's true. If he doesn't shit himself, he needs to take some Imodium, I guess, if he really, you know, just does the normie route of how to stop yourself. What he really needs is carrot.
He needs some milk.
And he's not even standing up for the crowd. I guess, you know, maybe he feels like he can't even at that point.
Did you guys hear the black guy in the background? He's like, "You better drink that shit, nigga."
Yo.
Hey, the bottom looks spoiled, bro. Keep drinking though.
See, that's where he says it. He's like, "Hey man, the bottom looks spoiled though. Keep drinking though."
Yes, sir.
I mean, it is good he didn't need an ambulance though.
Man, if he needed an ambulance from that,
because he would have lost a lot of aura.
Yeah.
He would have lost a lot of aura.
Bro, there's no
Bro, I
recovery
was
from
telling
that amount of.
Greg, who else was I talking to that day? I think it was Gym Guy, right? Was it you and Gym Guy? I was saying like you cannot get like injured in front of a chick, dude. You have to lock in. Like you cannot be calling an ambulance. If you do get injured, drive yourself to the hospital. Tell her to leave, buy her an Uber, take her home, go to the hospital yourself. Do not take her. Do not take her.
Yeah, because we were
Yeah,
driving on the
exactly. Lock
highway
in.
and we saw the motorcyclists.
Oh yeah, there was like motorcyclists, like 4 of them that passed us at like breakneck speeds, and we were like, dude. Well, I was the one that brought that up because even Beard Guy, he told me this story where he like fell from a decently high height and then like broke something, like either I don't think it was just popping it back into the socket really, because it was like still really bad apparently, but I don't know. He either like pulled something really bad out of a socket or like broke something, and he pretty much just like popped it back in and like I guess like kept something on it to keep it from like falling apart again. I don't know if it was like it might have been a broken bone because he said it was bad for a while. Like a socket wouldn't have been that bad for that long, but he said he didn't even go to the hospital. He was just like, and I think that was a matter of insurance though. But then he just basically gained a lot of aura points by doing that, you know? Because not only did he not go to the hospital, he's like, oh, I'm fine to this chick after she sees this injury. So that's actually really good on his end.
That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do with your stomach too when you feel like you're ready to vomit. You just got to be like, no, I'm fine.
You can't really vomit in front of a chick.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, I got to start locking in with the vomit, man. I definitely do.
I'm telling you, man, it's not good. Even if you are like fucking like 20, 30 drinks in, I mean, I think at 30 you'd probably die depending on what it is. But you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Even at that point, especially if she's there with you, like you brought her to the bar or club, dude, it's done. It's over.
For sure. That did feel like a good moment, honestly. I don't know how you felt, Greg, when you saw that, but yeah.
It was pretty great because that's what I was waiting for.
Moment of catharsis. Immediately proceeds to throw up again. And this is a good one. I think this is the best one I took of it. You can see it, dude. It's just white.
It's pure milk.
Milkman. Milkman, come on the show if you're seeing this right now. Milk Maniac.
I'm not leaving till you finish the gallon.
Yeah, there was some guy yelling, I'm not leaving until you finish the gallon, because he said there was like a little bit at the bottom. Greg was saying he was with him. How much was there? Was it just the bubbles, or was there like a significant like gulp?
There was like, if it was like in a cup, it'd be like maybe like a sixth of a cup, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Not like, because I mean like a cup, like an actual official cup, not like a glass, because like a glass is a bit bigger than an actual cup. Yeah. But yeah, it wasn't a lot, but it was enough for it to be a little disappointing.
Yeah. Well, he could have he would have clearly just vomited the same amount. It really didn't make that much of a difference is what I would be trying to say.
Yeah, but I mean, there was a little bit left. I mean, to be fair though, when I'm like finishing like jugs of juice, and I think a little bit of milk too, even after I think I've gotten all of it, depending on how the bottle or jug is designed with like grooves and shit or whatever, I can't get that last bit of juice out. So I don't know.
Yeah. Drink another gallon.
I mean, you know what someone should do? They should pull like a Amani Blue and then just like get like 2 gallons the next week or something like that.
Yeah, that would be pretty good. That would actually be pretty good. Now, 2 gallons. How do you think you could handle that?
No, there's no way. Not without
Yeah, I know.
significant training.
I know.
Finish it! There's milk left in there, and I will lose like this.
The problem is though, is like, I think like just even the protein from the milk would stop you like a lot. I mean, also just the fat slowing down the absorption of the sugar, but you know, a gallon of milk is like what, like 128 grams of protein, I would say.
Is it actually?
Yeah. Somewhere around there.
Man, maybe instead of getting a burger, I'll just get a gallon of milk. Fuck.
Hey, wait, you're saying it's better than meat?
No. I'm just saying. Well, actually, no, not even. It'd probably be easier to eat that much in meat. Pause.
No, because meat, no, it actually, I don't think it would, because like to get 120, even 125, you'd have to eat like 1.25 pounds of ground beef if it's lean. And if it's fatty, then probably like 1.5 pounds, which is a lot of meat. I mean, I could do that, but you say you get like, you know, loaded on the protein with that.
What? I never said that.
Well, I was ordering like McDonald's before, and I ordered the patties by themselves. I ordered like 6, and you're like, damn, dude, all those patties.
Oh, it just seemed like a lot of patties. I could probably eat that much because when I get a double quarter pounder, I'm not full off of a double quarter pounder. I could probably do like 2 of those.
Fair enough.
But that's also with the bread and all that.
Yeah. Fair enough. And he doesn't reveal his face. He even said like on his Instagram, he's like, "Oh, I'm going to reveal my face on that podcast he was on." Doesn't do it. I mean, you know, hypes it up to make you think that he'll reveal his face this day. Doesn't do it. Like he doesn't want to show his face.
That's pretty cool. I would do that.
Not show your face?
Yeah, like edge the fuck out of them and then never do it.
Edge it. He's put another event on his Instagram, and I don't know what it actually is, but he's been putting like, you know, a countdown. So I'm not sure if because he was talking about there being like a brain rot event, and he was going to go to that too. I don't know if he's going to do anything special for that, but clearly, like, you know, he has to do something else as far as another challenge with all this hype around him, right?
You can't do milk though.
Yeah, I mean, well, he's the milk maniac.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Because he's a milk maniac, he's kind of cornered himself in this pigeonhole where he has to be the milk thing. That's got to be related to milk or something like that. But he clearly doesn't have the skills to do it. And he'd have to, if he can't, I guess he would have to do the challenge the way people thought it was to come back from that, or do more than that, which I don't know if he can do. But if he branches out to other things, then I mean, he can't really call himself the milk maniac. He has to like change his whole thing. Because then people are going to be like, why is he the milk maniac?
Right.
I still think we could do it.
And he doesn't reveal the face. I think we could wrap it up there for that one. We still have a couple other things to get to.
The speech.
Well, you can barely even hear it.
I heard it on my video.
Oh, forgot about that. The binder. And did he do the speech after he signed the binder?
Yeah. It's at the very end, then he walks away.
When did he water. Okay. Oh.
It's when he gets up on the thing. Unless he's not recording.
Yeah, he signed like John Pork. He signed like John Pork. I don't know, man. I don't remember the speech. Like, I don't remember much from it.
I don't want to hear you ever talking shit about my memory skills now.
Damn. I think,
dude, I was like not very interested.
I think what you should do is someone should dress up in a white jacket and use a blue beanie and go and challenge him on the day and ruin his shit.
Oh, steal his clout.
I did get it.
Steal his clout. Yeah.
I did get it. I just don't remember what he said, man. Like I really wasn't that interested at that point. I was just interested in the having completed it. I really wasn't like, you know, I don't know. I just lost respect over the throw up, so I couldn't really like, appreciate the
And
speech.
why'd you stay? Clearly, you did have some respect.
Well, I'm saying I lost some respect. I could respect him
Not
enough to
enough to
record the
leave.
speech, but yeah, but I could respect him enough to record the speech, but not really like think much about it.
Bro, it was like, it's not even like there's much to think about. It's a simple speech.
I wasn't very enthusiastic.
You're a weird ass nigga, bro.
I don't know what you want me to say. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what you want me to say, bro.
You're just
I mean,
weird
I get
nigga.
it. He lost though. Like his
Yeah.
He did
important-
lose. That's not up for debate.
Okay, but if you ran a race and you came in third, I don't give a damn if you give a speech.
I want to
Yeah,
hear
exactly.
what he has to say about failing, if anything. If he can like twist it, like if he's gonna like try and cope about it, or if he's gonna say I'll do something next time. And again, it's not like he gave a fucking 10-minute speech like Mr. Mustache Man or whatever. It's literally just him like explaining what
Mustache
happened
Man.
pretty much. Yeah.
Are we talking about Mr. H?
No.
Are we talking about? Okay, I was like, are we talking about a different mustache man?
Yeah.
I never did that.
Hey man, finish your meal! I threw up a lot. There is probably a gallon of throw.
See, I remember that part.
I got it done. Thank you so much.
I'm not gonna lie, UCF is kind of a retarded chant.
Yeah.
Should have been
It's
USA.
not related to the milk at all.
No, it's not. I
Should've
mean,
been
his name is
USA,
like
USA.
Milkman UCF though. That's it.
USA would unironically be better.
It would have been
Yeah.
better.
All right, that's pretty
We
much
beat
it
the
then.
Russians to it.
We did. And that's what matters.
We were the first to do
Okay,
it before them.
so here's what we have. We have a couple other things to talk about before we get off here. We want to. We'll probably.
Pause.
Come on, man. Come on, man. We still got a little time. We're gonna go over the Beabadoobee. I don't know, bro. Beabadoobee. Okay, that's what it is. Beabadoobee. This Filipino British singer who has appeared in memes recently, which I'm going to play for us so we can see some examples, who has crashed out over the fact that she's appeared in these memes and has become incredibly like showing misandrous takes towards men, where she's claiming like that men are a problem because they're making these memes, even though she said they were funny in the first place, allegedly, but well, she did comment that, but probably didn't authentically believe it. But we're going to see the memes and we're going to see the crash out. So I'm going to show you a couple of examples of these memes, because I don't think either of you have really seen much of this in your feed, but this is sort of the new generational brain rot as of late. So hold on, let me just load this in real quick. I'm sure neither of you actually know who this is.
I have never seen this before.
I don't look at Filipino people.
Are they even people?
So we're gonna,
Wow.
Oh,
Whoa.
The answer is yes. They're all right.
Can't sing.
did you guys get that?
Kind of.
Did you guys see that first part, or do I have to reload?
Should probably reload.
Okay. Well, for some reason it doesn't give me the scroll option through like the.
Oh shit.
Dude, I mean, I tried
Okay,
reloading, but then it doesn't give me the scroll option.
I opened Instagram for like a second, and yeah, one of the slides on the first post is mentioning Beabadoobee.
Okay, so we're gonna watch this.
Artists who can sing versus artists who can't sing.
Can't remember how to say your
And then we're gonna see another one that I thought was also good. Here, let's see. Jesus Christ, this is laggy as hell. I opened one and the ad was like just buffering so hard. Okay, so this is a longer version, not longer, but I guess like the horizontal YouTube video as opposed to the vertical, so I can actually scroll the fuck through it, which is annoying that you can't do that on all the shorts. Okay.
What,
'Cause
scrolling?
YouTube
You can
Shorts
do
online
it
is retarded.
on your phone.
Huh?
You can scroll on your phone on Shorts.
Yeah, but if you're sharing on the, huh?
Well, now I'm confused. What's happening?
You can scroll. I'm scrolling.
You said
right
what
now
about my phone on
computer.
Shorts?
I said you can scroll on Shorts.
Not on all of them. Not on all of them.
What do you mean, not on all of them?
There are some you can't. There are some you cannot. There are some that don't have the slider.
I've never seen that happen.
Every
There are
single
some that
short
don't
right
have the
now.
slider included.
Why would that even be a feature?
Bro, I don't know, but for some reason, some of them, like I haven't been able to, and that was one of them.
I think this is a skill issue.
Nigga.
Yeah, every single short I'm messing with, I can deal
Dude,
with.
Shorts, Reels,
Bro,
TikToks, I
because
can scroll on all of them.
It's not all of them.
Dude, that doesn't make
Okay,
sense
anyway,
why
we're gonna watch
only some of them would be able to be
Bro.
scrolled on.
Bro, this is so minor. Let's just watch the video.
He just doesn't want to take the L.
Artists who can sing versus artists who can't sing.
Dude, how the fuck are you gonna tell me this when I opened the video and it wasn't on there?
Tilted.
I'm just saying it's a skill issue, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna reopen it. I'm gonna because I did see it on one of it on one of the memes, like the first meme I opened. Bro,
send me the link.
No, because we're not gonna go over this.
It's all right. Just accept that you might have a skill issue.
No. Bro, why would it not display for me?
That's because you probably didn't hover over it.
Why? But I did. Why is it only sometimes that it works?
Because only sometimes you see it. Because you have a skill issue.
I tried scrolling over it and it didn't show anything.
Dude, all I'm saying is
your YouTube is white.
I've literally never had a reel or a short that I cannot scroll on.
Okay, forget about it. We're gonna watch this, bro. Come on. We don't need to focus on this. This is like so irrelevant.
So
I just said I made the one-off comment that I couldn't scroll through it. I made the one-off comment that I couldn't scroll through it because I did not have the feature there. It was not present. It was not present.
Hold on. You can't make a comment and then not expect me to criticize it if it doesn't make sense.
I literally didn't have the feature.
You come on. You got to know at this point. I'm going to criticize you on basically anything.
Bro, I did not have the feature there. I don't know what you want me to do.
I want you to admit that it's a skill issue.
It's not.
See, then we're not going to get past this then.
We're going to watch this video.
Artists who can sing versus artists who can't sing.
Can't remember how to say it. Count all the freckles on your face.
It's like the about to come opera.
That's what I thought of too.
But anyway, point being is that in these memes, they're not even really like, it's ironic. It's like, oh my God, NBA Youngboy, he actually can't sing, but let's say he like could for the sake of this funny meme. Like, it's like, oh wow, like this chick that's singing that people like, nah, she can't sing. This guy can sing. And he can't. So clearly, there's something off about the meme as far as like, actually being an accurate judgment, but she decides to get really mad over it because, she's retarded. And so even though she was like commenting at first, and we're going to watch her crash out on here, in a now apparently deleted video from what I saw some people saying, because apparently like the video isn't on TikTok anymore, probably because she got proper feedback and pushback on this. But point being is that she got really upset over the fact that people were making these memes after she had already commented, oh, that's funny. I find this funny. Then she decides, well, you know what? It's not funny. It's sexist. These men are a problem. We need to get, do something about these men. She turns it into this whole misandrous rant that we're going to watch right now.
Hey, Mr. Chip, do you think she would see the scrolling option on a YouTube short.
She would have to like open up her eyes a little bit and be like, "Oh, it's right here."
Beabadoobee?
She would have seen it.
I think she would have seen it.
She would have seen it.
And also, okay, we're just gonna watch it.
I've seen so many comments about this, but I've never seen the actual videos. But
I didn't even know she had that accent until like I had watched this video. By the way,
that makes I want to
kill
Filipino
myself. British, so it's crazy. She's killing my yellow fever. She's killing my yellow fever, guys. My fever has gone down.
Over, bro. I can't take this broad. Well, I mean, I wasn't
men commenting
either. Anyway, but still.
Okay, let's just give it a listen.
But the fucking men commenting, artists who can sing vs who can't. Like, just tell me you don't get no.
Well, one thing I do need to point out is she said VS instead of verses, which is even more retarded. I hate the fact that she said that.
She said artist, like
just tell
autist.
me, like, your mother didn't love you. Just like, you might as well just say it.
She can't sing because she's British.
Also, she's criticizing these guys saying their moms don't love them, they don't get chicks. Like, they're. Anyway, the point being is that she's taking this out of like, you know, as if every single person that's making this meme is literally saying she can't sing instead of making a joke. That's funny as hell. Even if I wouldn't listen to her music, you know, it's not for me. But you know, the fact that she's doing this makes it even more retarded. It actually makes me like not even want to listen to her stuff even more.
Love you, just like, you might as well just say it.
Oh, it's loading.
It's obvious. It's plain. I've stalked your fucking profiles and you're Does it hurt me? Not really, if I'm being completely honest. I know men are mad at me because I probably get more girls than them and I'm not even gay.
Bruh. See, like that. Like, she's like, oh, you're insecure about yourself and that's why you're making fun of me. I mean, clearly, dude, you know, they use that as a tool to try and project their insecurity.
Okay, listen. Hold on. Before you play it again. All I'm saying is, every single British person I've ever encountered, there's always something that's fucking retarded that they like claim or get upset about. I don't know, man. I think there might actually be some like radiation or something on that fucking island. It's kind of ridiculous how common or how consistently I see some bullshit coming from that place.
At least I get more women than you, Greg.
At least our schools aren't shooting galleries.
Yeah, my school, I can go to school right without being shot. But if I see a man on the way, he might have a knife. But that's beside the point, Greg. At least I can eat beans on toast, you fucking faggot.
Oh, don't you come in talking about beans on toast? That was a wartime food. We don't eat that.
Do they actually say that?
Apparently there was a guy who was like criticizing like the whole beans on toast comments, like trying to make a parody video about how Americans like have this other dish where it's like beef like from a can like mixed with gravy put on toast, and he's like, oh yeah, it's a wartime food that like only you know, was eaten during then. He's like trying to make it as if Americans are coping in the same way British people are you know, he's trying to make it like a similar cope. Even though they're the ones coping about beans on toast and nobody's talking about this dish from America. But apparently he thinks that like, you know, they don't eat that. They literally have toast and beans on the same plate in their breakfasts.
No,
still.
I saw a woman, I kid you not. She's like, we have beans on toast. That's no problem. But Americans, they eat it with butter. That's disgusting. I'm like,
are you fucking
bro? Beans are disgusting, and even the food the guy shows in the video where he's trying to gross you out with it being meat and gravy on bread. Bro, put another slice of bread. That's an actual normal sandwich. Put a fucking slice of bread on the beans on toast, and it's still disgusting.
I was gonna say, like, dude, it's meat and bread. That's like a common combo. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
I mean, sure, maybe it's canned, but I mean, like, it's still meat. What's the like? It's not like
nigga thought we'd crash out over a Reuben with gravy on it.
I mean, shit, that sounds good.
It sounds delicious.
I'm not even gay. I don't even know what I am. Maybe I'm bi. Who knows? But in all seriousness,
I hate that. I hate when
who gives a
like,
fuck?
Bi.
Okay, artists you can sing, BS you can't. And you're
oh, I got my money. Yeah, man. You feel so insecure now, don't you?
Dude.
Hold on. Hey, you talking about my music? You talking about my music? You're a man. Bro, she's like trying to pull all the stops saying, oh, I have money, I get girls, you don't get girls, your mom doesn't love you. Like, because of a fucking NBA YoungBoy video, like, meme, bro, you have to be fucking insecure to get crazy over that. Like, that
Dude,
alone is the fucking insecurity, nigga.
Even like regular like drones wouldn't react like this to something like that. Like, it's very
like the guy that
clearly
did,
a
like,
meme.
the guy, Chandler, the one that did like the running all over the place, blue in the face, looking like Sonic, got up on stage in round 9. Next thing, like, people left comments on it saying this so bubonic, like TS so bubonic in the comments, and like they were leaving shit like that. He was liking them all, bro. Like, that guy does not care. He likes the attention. He got big off that. Even if people are saying like this is coworker music and stuff, there are people saying, oh, I actually like it, you know. And then and regardless, even if they don't like it, they're commenting. You're getting attention. She doesn't want publicity. Like, you're retarded. You're retarded.
Yeah, I was gonna say, even outside, even if you are offended by it, just take the fucking free publicity.
Yeah, I mean, I actually watched a lessons in meme culture video where he was talking about this situation, and he pointed to like the Dr. Nefario like being compared to Don Toliver thing, where Don Toliver just even ignored it. He didn't even play off it. He didn't say I'm mad about this. He just did nothing, and it just went away.
I love that meme. That was so.
I love
good.
it too. But the thing is, Don Toliver just went whatever, bro. Like, you know, he's fine. Whatever. People just do it. You know, that's the internet.
And the goon.
I can't goon. 410. The big and loot.
So, also the block button exists. Like, I will literally just.
The block button exists, but I'm not going to do it to you. I'm going to come on my TikTok and talk about how insecure you are instead of doing it myself, instead of blocking you.
Is it just me, or does this girl give off the vibes of like 2011, like RAR XD? Like, she is way out of her league.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like literally like this chick for an Asian. You have room temperature IQ. Your parents should be disappointed.
Just on a family.
Also, I just haven't seen any of those videos. Like, I've seen the comments, but I'm just not on that side of TikTok. And I feel like the people who care about my art and listen to my music aren't like weird incel men that like have.
Oh, you're an incel. You're an incel.
Friends. I feel like they have like a cool social life and they go outside and touch grass. So I just don't. It's.
Bro, the touch grass thing is like so overplayed, and it's literally just a joke at this point. Like, she's trying to pull all the stops. She's trying to pull all the stops to really like dig, even though she's not digging shit, bro. She's like digging like not even a foot deep.
Digging at me.
Yeah, exactly. You're not digging.
I was gonna say, like, she said, oh, I don't really care. Like, I mean, then why is this like a minute and a half long video of you making shit up?
Why are you trying to do everything you can to insult these people if it didn't get to you? It clearly did.
It didn't get to me. It didn't get to me.
It's not part of my radar, but I see your comments and
I mean, it's literally the Wojak emoji where it's like the smiley face with like a mask, and then behind it, it's like literally just crying, like with red eyes, like really sad, like destroyed.
Blocking your shit, okay? It's not that hard for me. I'm just like block.
Yeah, it's not that hard for you. Then why are you here? Crazy. And you know, probably she's doing this for even more attention, bro. Like, you know, I'm sure she could have played along with it and gotten some attention, but she probably, I don't know if she wants more attention, but it's not doing well for her. I mean, she's gonna get more hate.
More attention.
I don't know if she wants to farm for hate. I don't know if she wants to rage bait. If she's doing that, that's great. You won. If you're rage baiting, if this is like literally all just bait for you because you feel like you want that attention, that kind of attention, you think that's going to garner you more clicks? Well, you got it. But if you were serious, if this is legitimately how you feel, you failed.
British.
Yeah.
That's what ruins it for me, honestly. Like, if she was Australian, I can see it. You know, Filipinos to me were only literally from the Philippines or from like America. Now that I see a Filipino from England, it's just disgusting.
You know, actually, I didn't even fathom of the idea. I couldn't even conceive of the idea of a Filipino from Britain.
That's what I'm saying.
Crazy.
Like, I can't see a Norwegian that's like black. Like, that doesn't
that's
exist
insane
in my mind.
Dude, like, why would you? Because like the Philippines, Well, I mean, maybe it is. I don't actually know how the distance works, but you would think that it would make more sense to go to like California or something than going to fucking Beanland.
It does. I mean, like they work
One of the
our
comments-
puppet, so it'd be easier.
One of the comments is reasonable crash out. I'd be pissed too if young NBA YoungBoy was a better singer than me. Pretty good. Hold on, let me see if I can. Why can't I get into the screen mode I want to get into? I want to exit
Yo, have you seen that
theater mode. It's not
Have you seen that RZA video?
RZA.
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck his name is. Where it's like he makes the worst.
Like
that
the
one
rapper?
right there. Dude, I don't know who this is. It's a black guy.
Oh,
Anyway. Yeah, it's a video right there.
What was that
yeah.
Japanese
RZA
video? real
unironically
quick?
creates a terrible beat for a Guitar Center video.
What was
Yeah,
that
that
one
shit is-
Japanese video, real quick?
Bro, we need to do this. We need to do one conversation at a time here. One conversation at a time, bro. Calm down.
What
Let's
Japanese
talk about the
video
RZA
now?
thing, and then we go to the Japanese thing. Bro,
just-
just explain the RZA thing.
It's explained in the title. He makes a shitty beat for Guitar Center.
Yeah,
It's
but
funny.
you pointed it out for a reason to ask about it.
Yeah, I asked you if you watched it.
Yes, I did.
Okay, you should have said that to begin with then.
Well, we gotta tell the viewers about it.
Anyway, what's that Japanese thing you're talking about?
I don't know. It just looked like a familiar man. Where there he is.
Where?
The History
Oh.
Channel.
Oh, oh. Yeah. Wow. What was his name? I can't read.
Higama-san?
He must really like, pump up the crowd, dude.
Let's see.
Whatever he's saying must be real.
Sounds like she's mad she can't sing as well as our goat YB or a loss for B. Yeah, mind you, this happened over a 144p video of NBA YoungBoy shooting lasers out of his eyes. Yeah, that's pretty good. NBA YoungBoy singing opera music while shooting lasers from his eyes. The equivalent of trying to tell a joke to your parents, but they end up turning it into a lecture. Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah. Baba Booey being a femcel is so fucking funny. The fact is that she could literally just ignore it, bro. Now everyone knows her as an artist who can't sing. Why did Beabadoobee take it so seriously, bro? This is why NBA is the GOAT. Pee Poo Poo really fell for someone else's rage bait. Scooby Dooby Doo is just jealous that she can't even sing opera while shooting laser eyes and blow up circles of flames. Yabba Dabba Doo jealous that King Von sings better.
Dabba-doo.
NBA YB better than Baba Booey. Apparently that one translates. You know, speaking of that, because I was thinking like the NBA and then like, you know, translate, I was thinking like you know, NGA, like Niga. Bro, there was like I was in the UPS store and there was like some Chinese, what was it? What was the ones that do that? Vietnamese? Is that Vietnamese? That's say Niga?
Korean.
No, Korean.
Yeah. Oh, Korean. Okay, well, so I guess he was Korean. He was in the store, in the UPS store, and he's like talking on the phone. He's like, my nigga. I was like, yo. There was like a black guy that had just passed him, and I saw him laughing, like a worker there. It was pretty funny to me.
I bet you he actually said
NBA
nigga.
YoungBoy clears date bio. Dude, and what is that name, by the way? Beabadoobee. Like, what is that?
I was gonna
bro?
say it's kind of a retarded name. I mean, granted,
Beabadoobee,
a
bro.
lot of like modern mainstream shit is kind of stupid, or like even like those like niche indie artists and shit like that. But I mean, this is just kind of it's like she just like played for a fucking keyboard with just typing your name.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You want to talk about the Instagram happening
What do you mean?
where it was just a shit ton of gore for like a day?
Oh, yeah. Like, well, that wasn't my feed completely, but I did have more of it. Everybody was getting some recommendations for like crazy videos where just the people dying brutally. I saw a guy get stepped on by an elephant. I saw a guy fall I don't know from how many stories straight onto a pole, just straight onto
Yo.
a pole, dude. Like one of those poles that come out of the concrete.
So what happened was the Turk was sending a shit ton of them out of like disbelief, like, dude, look at this shit. And I stopped watching them after a while. I was like, shit, I
couldn't
good,
watch all
bro.
of them. I did not watch the live birth.
But what I did see, I did look at the last one, which was the one where the guy falls on the pole and was like, holy shit.
Yeah,
Dude, that was a
watch
thick pole too. The live birth.
The one in the pool, the kiddie pool birth.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
I did
wasn't
see
gonna watch
that. I saw that one. I did not see any of the other videos, but I did see that one.
Dude, like a bunch of people, they were like scrolling, and all it was is like sensitive posts. Like you have to like click to see. Like that was their whole feeds for a while.
Nah, not for me.
I just had more of them. I didn't have my whole feed like that, but he was complaining. He's like, dude, like I can't get past this. Like it's all my feed, and he just kept sending them.
What I did see was the people talking about it was like Instagram, like saying, just posting gore and everybody's like shit, and it's just like the still of like the guys in the studio. Yeah, send it. And it's just like shit like that. But I never actually got the gore. That one though, the one that he sent where it didn't have a sensitive warning or whatever, where the guy was like in a car and he was like stuck in some like boiler thing or whatever. I didn't even watch that one, but I saw like the comments and people were like, just like, oh, this is. Go ahead.
There was a shark attack video where like some guy was in the water and the shark just like ate him.
Yeah, I saw that. That was crazy. Actually, my uncle sent me that like a while ago, so I already saw it.
Bro, he was yelling for help, and like they were like, I mean, obviously they can't do anything, but they're like, oh my god, oh my, like the chick recording, oh my god, oh my god.
Yeah, because they're fucking. It was in Egypt, right?
Yeah, I think so. Oh my god.
Yeah, I remember reading in the comments, and bro, the comments are professional gaslighters, though. But anyway, assuming it's right, apparently him and his girlfriend were swimming in that river. I think it was a river because it was like it wasn't like Alexandria, so it wasn't the sea, I don't think. But she got away apparently, and that guy just got ate.
Damn.
Shit's crazy.
Yeah, and you see him like yelling for help, and then he's like still getting bit though, but then he just sinks under the water, and then you just see a pool of blood.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
That's pretty wild.
I was going to talk about the Veronica thing.
Oh, actually, that might have been Red Sea because Nile isn't saltwater. I'm retarded.
Widowy.
I thought the Nile was saltwater.
Widowy, the Wed Sea.
Nile is saltwater?
No, I'm retarded because they couldn't be able to farm with it.
It became the Red Sea after he got eaten.
Wait, what?
It became the Red Sea after he got eaten.
I mean, it's right next to that country as well. So I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Okay, well, we're gonna take a look at the Veronica situation, guys.
Who's Veronica again?
How do you not know the originator of the Veronica diet, bro?
Oh, my bad. I forgot that she originated the Repeat diet.
No, it's not the Repeat diet. It's the Veronica pro-metabolic diet, bro. And she's never ever gotten work done.
You know what's funny though,
bro? Never had cosmetic surgery.
Once I found out that she's like not American, it kind of makes it funnier somehow.
What is she, Canadian?
She's like Polish or something like that.
Oh.
She's got like a thick accent.
I don't know about this woman.
Not a super thick accent, but like decently thick.
Okay, so here's what happened. This guy says lying about cosmetic surgery to sell products is fraud. It is actually plausible that you thought the filler was gone 5 years later, but failing to also fess up about up to the jaw slimming reveals you don't care about honesty. So here it is. Like basically Veronica has had work done. It's pretty obvious that she had lip filler in the first place. I could tell. But here she is in at the end of December of last year, saying, I simply cannot thank you lot enough. The lip filler accusations have been the absolute highlight of my week. Truly the gift that keeps on giving. Thanks to your relentless nonsense, I've gained loads of new followers, mostly 35 to 45-year-old women with, you guessed it, lip fillers, who are now buzzing over the skincare brand I'm about to launch. Genius work, really. A tip for future reference, because you still haven't learned, have you? If you're hating on someone and want them to disappear, the last thing you should do is shower them with attention. It's basic maths, really. Because if you give a smart person attention, and of course, yeah, she's not American because she said maths. Because if you give a smart person attention,
she mentioned lot. The fuck is that? She's not British.
You Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, because if you give a smart person attention, they'll run with it, turn it into a meme, not like Beabadoobee or whatever, and create a lip plumper with peptides. My lip filler in a bottle, basically, scientifically proven to plump lips is coming soon. Anyway, cheers. It's been absolutely wonderful. So she's claiming, I guess, that her lips are newly plump because of this lip plumper with peptides. But she is saying lip filler accusations if she's never had the work done.
Could I just interject here? I don't think lip filler actually makes you look better at all. I think I'd rather have a girl with like really thin lips than have fucking dude. They look like fucking balloons on their face. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. We have. This is evidence because this guy, Dr. Joshua London, had taken a photo of her here. Candid post-filler picture of my close friend and beautiful patient after lip filler and some jawline slimming. Wow. So, I mean, the whole accusation is true, apparently. So, unfortunately, I cannot take credit for this, the rest of this lovely face. And he said hashtag good genes, but then you see her here again, and it looks like you can see the before and after. And before she looked like, like, what the hell, bro? Why did she add that?
Yeah, there was like no point in doing that.
What was the point? Okay. So she says in this tweet of this year, after the fact of the lip filler allegation tweet, she says, people love to bring up the fact that I got my lips done once in 2019, LOL. So she admits it. Do you know what else I did in 2019? Heroin. Birth control. Heroin is just wild. Birth control. SSRIs, and SNRIs. 2 bottles of wine every night just to fall asleep. MDMA, cocaine. Didn't leave my house for months. Prolonged starvation. Forced vomiting. Sibutramine. Morphine. I could keep going. Wow, she did a lot. You're welcome to fixate on any of that. Or maybe just move on like I did, wishing you peace. Well, she was trying to alleviate some sort of
just like
pain, I would think.
Came out the gate fucking swinging with heroin. Holy shit.
Yeah.
As soon as you start with heroin, you can just stop, honestly.
For real. What the fuck?
And then she was like,
yeah,
cocaine.
I don't know why she said all of that. I don't know why she said all of that.
No.
I'm sorry?
Nothing.
Oh, I was gonna,
no. What was that, Chip?
I was gonna say I can see her doing cocaine, but heroin, that's like,
yeah,
man, that's bad.
Anyway, so here's what she's saying in response. What?
I was gonna ask where she got morphine. Isn't that like exclusively for like hospitals and shit? Or am I retarded?
Prescribed?
That's fair, I guess. But
necessarily, I mean, but maybe she had some sort of connection. You would have to have connections to get the rest of the stuff.
I mean, that's fair. Like, why would you do morphine if you already have heroin?
Maybe a difference in feeling, man. I don't know.
They're both opioids, though.
Dude, I don't know. Maybe it gave her a different high. We have to ask her. But let's see.
Come on the show and tell us why she did heroin.
Yeah, do that. But anyway, here's her response to the tweet. She says, jawline slimming is basically just Botox in your masseter muscle to temporarily paralyze the masseter. I went for it because I thought my jawline looked too strong, too chiseled, thanks to my annoyingly good genes. So she claims that, that procedure was even done just because she was self-conscious of, that's why people get work done of her, but she's now trying to turn it into a flex. I've addressed all of it before and even did a video on Instagram about it. That was back when I was dealing with an eating disorder and body dysmorphia. So that's, her reasoning for it. Lip filler lasts about 6 to 9 months. So she believes that it was, you need to get it topped every 6 to 9 months, but looking at her, I don't know, but otherwise it just fades away. Not sure why you're getting so worked up about it, but her lip filler, like her lips don't even look real now in the videos that she's posted, right? Am I wrong? Because they don't.
They look normal. Like she still had stuff done. But can I just say, she completely skips over the heroin. Like, she's like, yeah, I had body dysmorphia and I was eating enough. You were doing heroin, woman. Like, you need to address that as well. But yeah, she looks the same.
I'm going to find a video. I'm going to try and find a video of her on screen so that we can take a look so I can say what I'm trying to say, which is that I believe her lips still don't look authentic.
No,
And
they
it's
look
not
fake.
even saying that they look good. It's just saying like, well, I'm trying to say even now, which is, this is clearly a procedure here. I'm just trying to say now because she's saying they faded, that lip filler faded. She's trying to say it has to get topped off. So I'm trying to show a photo of her now in the present so that we can take a look to see like, about her collagen, like, or whatever the peptides claims of her own, thing that she's using to benefit herself, as opposed to necessarily just how, lips, like, because that would be a more natural look for lips as opposed to like a lip filler, which would be an unnatural look for lips. So we're trying to see, I'm going to switch to her Twitter. And we're going to take a look to see what we think on this, which, that photo is clearly something about addressing the allegations or something probably here. Yeah, it is. So let's just take a look at something more recent. So, I mean, yeah, it doesn't look as much. I mean, I will say it doesn't look as much like that here. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think the bottom lip still has some stuff in it.
Here it looks more natural than it did there, though. I've seen video of her talking and it didn't look, I don't know what she's even posting about there with the obese chick, but I've seen some media of hers where she's like posting stuff and it doesn't look as natural. I think it was the video where she was talking about like methylene blue or something. Well, like this one here, for example. Hard to zoom into that video. How about this? Okay. So thoughts on this?
I still think, like I said, like I've been saying, I think you can still see that she has some stuff in her lips. Even if you go,
agree.
You're gonna. I'm sorry. Did you say disagree, or agree?
Agree.
Because if you go back to the photo with the other girl where she was drinking wine with, you can clearly tell the other girl really hasn't had anything done with her lips. Veronica clearly has. Right there.
Well, her claim it's something like genetic outside of the lip filler.
Yeah, genetics is the girl on the left. That's not genetics, what she has.
Okay. Well, anyway, point being is that she's using this to try and justify her selling of like some sort of peptide or something. But a response to the actual post here that's making these allegations is, yeah, she's like saying, not sure why you're getting so worked up over it, but hope you're enjoying yourself. I mean, I've pointed out before that I thought she had it in this one video where I couldn't find it right now, but it was like where she was like doing the methylene blue maybe, or where she was talking, where I showed Greg on one stream. I would need to like pull that specific video up, and it's hard to like sort through her media right now for that. But I had just thought about that like I thought I could just like look at a picture of her and think, okay, well, we can assess it fairly. But that video, I think specifically, which was a recent one, like made it pretty obvious. Let me just go real quick and see if I can find that. Let me go through her media. Okay. Let's see. It wasn't that video I just showed us. It was a different one. Well, even here, see if I share this one, like look at this photo. Maybe if I open the image in a new tab. Like, does that really look natural?
Still no.
Can this be like, can it even be natural?
I don't think it can. I think it's just too wide for natural lips.
Greg, do you have any takes on this? I haven't heard you talk about it.
What do you mean? I've been talking.
I didn't really hear you talk much about this.
I don't know. I kind of think the lip filler thing is like not really that big of a deal. I mean,
well, the whole point of it is that she's like a health influencer. So if she's trying to say that she got her lips through her, like mostly through her means of like health, I mean, we're talking about something here where, she's grifting clearly if that's not the case.
I mean, yeah. But I don't know. I think like that kind of level of modification to the body is something that you shouldn't even be desiring to begin with.
Okay, but it's a question of, do you think these lips are natural in this photo?
I guess I'm inclined to say no.
Yeah, see, that's what I was inclined to say too when I saw like media of her, like recent, like that she's uploaded. Because I mean, her lips just look too like puffy, and it's like, you know, it's one thing to say like, oh well, you know, your lips look so good that there's like, you know, you must have done something and as a compliment, and then there's another thing to say, well, your lips just actually look kind of fake. You know, so I mean, I'm more on the latter side of that actually. If we're saying anything, which wouldn't even be a compliment at that point, because we'd be saying that, well, this doesn't even look like legitimate. Like it doesn't look like a natural like lip.
It makes so the thing of that is that it's a implication of you look unwell to the point where you feel like you need to modify yourself.
So this is a video of her. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean,
is it muted on purpose?
Looks like she could have had stuff done there. But anyway, let's get. Yeah, I wanted to talk over it. So, oh, I guess we could have shown Humvee what she sounded like.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me pull it back up. Okay, let me show it. So you get to see Chip. Since you wanted to see, right?
I'm just generally curious, yeah.
One of becoming a beauty influencer, apparently. I'm joking, but I just received a package from my Polish sisters, Taylor twins from Canada, and I just have to show you guys. I feel so.
She sounds like she has a couple of different European accents in there, like switching between words. She's like, I'm joking. Like it sounds like British. It sounds British when she's like, I'm joking. And then she says, my Polish sisters from Canada. And it sounds like more like a little French in there.
I wouldn't say French, but yeah, it doesn't sound. It sounds British, and it doesn't
sounded
sound
almost
British
a little
at
bit.
the same time.
I hear Scandinavian.
Day one of becoming a beauty influencer, apparently. I'm joking, but I just received a package from my Polish sisters, Taylor twins from Canada.
Bro, Canada, come on.
It sounds almost like, dude, it is like a lot of. It sounds like first it sounds like British, then it starts sounding a little bit Scandinavian, then it sounds almost like a Latin language. I wouldn't say French, but somewhere around there.
Okay.
So it's like kind of all over the place.
I think Amit's right. I think you nailed it first, the British and then Scandinavian, and then it goes French to me.
And I just have to show you guys. I feel so lucky because I love them. They're the best girls on the internet.
And now she does sound like Latin, right?
Yeah. Dude,
One
what's
thing
happening?
about me is
Yeah, pick an accent. I was going to call her the N-word.
Yo.
So let me see.
You can't call a woman the N-word.
Let me go back to the tweet series. Let me go back to the tweet series. Well, if she's scamming, then we got to. Okay, so we're going to read back the reply. Well, we're going to read the next one. She's talking about how this guy's worked up over it, or this person, I don't know. This person says the point was merely to present your dishonesty in an objective manner for those who have eyes to see. Your prideful response was predictable. And she says you're not being objective. You are being dishonest. You're being spiteful and hateful and unreasonable. It's still PD though, as long as you're having fun, I hear. So the thing about Veronica is like, okay, so I would say to me, her lips don't look super authentic, but I could see reasonably how it's like within the realm of like not necessarily being like comically large. So then it's like, okay, well then we can kind of question the validity of that, since we are like kind of discussing that to begin with. But if she is lying about that, that's crazy. I mean, it's like she did lie about the fact that she even got it to begin with, like at least tried to hide the fact until it got exposed. And then she says, I got my lips done in 2019. So I guess, you know, her claim would be, oh, well, I wasn't here, even though, you know, I had them done so long ago that they're gone by now is kind of her cope with it. And so like she's admitting it without admitting it. You know, she's trying to make it seem like she was telling the truth all along, is what it seems. It seems like she's obscuring things, like obscuring information. I mean, if she had been upfront about it the first time and said this, that would have been one thing. To have to say it months later is another. Now, you know, on top of that, it's like, okay, well, she hasn't had the best track record as far as not claiming the ideas of others, not claiming the other ideas of others to not be hers, because she's basically called the Pete diet, or, you know, it's not even Ray Pete diet. You know, it's you know, many ideas, like a philosophy having to do with food, but she basically sums it all up as saying it's the Veronica diet, even though these ideas aren't really hers. You know, Pete is more of a collection of people before him anyway. So, I mean, you know, he did put it together in a certain way that you could say like, okay, well, these are Ray Pete's ideas, but Veronica, for her to then say this is the Veronica diet, first of all, goes in the against what was the whole idea of Ray Pete's philosophy. And then also just like makes it very influencer and kind of like, you know, and it's one thing to be an influencer, but it's another, because I don't think you're inherently bad for being an influencer, but then it's another to like sort of try and make it as if you just came up with this. Like these aren't like not really sharing the information. You're making it so much about getting your bottom line, you know, like getting people to buy your stuff or like go to you for these things, even though you kind of do. Like if you're trying to be honest to what the point of all this was, you would be pointing more to the others that have these or had these ideas before you, rather than just claiming like this is all me, I just do this, like this is what I do. And you know, she's even done that with the Anabology honey diet. I know she has like pointed it out as the honey diet, but she kind of like says like, then she'll just go and say what I eat in a day, and then just kind of like go based on the honey diet and not even really attribute it back to it. So a lot of sus behavior from Veronica, honestly. Well, so which leads me to think like maybe, you know, this isn't as honest as she wants you to believe it is, you know, or at least not like having as much integrity as she necessarily should. And so let me pull up another thing from Glace, who was talking about this. Another tweet here. So this is Glace's retort to her, because we have that tweet from here saying like you're not being objective. We can have some like screenshots here saying accuse me of being dishonest. Well, this is like the caption for it. Accuse me of being dishonest, ? You lied and obfuscated your cosmetic work. True. You did obfuscate it. Your timeline is sketchy. You use beauty filters while denying it. Okay, that's not such a bad claim, because I mean, I haven't really like, you know, looked into it too much, but you know, this is posting receipts. You continue to use pictures from 5 years ago while claiming to look so young when you get carded for alcohol. And so let's see, quote, this screenshot says quote unquote once and quote unquote last time 2019. So there's a picture being posted here where it says late night video consultations with my favorite human at Dr. Joshua London, who was the guy that, you know, did her work. And, you know, they're posting it in response to her saying once and last time in 2019, because the actual story is dated 2020, which is being posted then. And so, you know, at least perhaps at the latest 2020 would be at the very least. Posting here, I guess, like, you know, oh, this is on Dr. Beauty X's account. I don't know if that might be the same guy. I don't know. But point being, I guess, like, you know, posting proof of work from this person, like, you know, posting her as that. And then let's see, this is Dr. Joshua London, you know, talking about the fact that she did this in the first place, posting a picture of her. And then, you know, she has that same photo in her profile. So it's like a proof that it's like the same person. So it's her here, him posting about her saying he did lip filler and some jawline slimming. And that was where he said, I cannot take credit for the rest of her lovely face. And then, you know, again, here is the same picture being posted here. So it is her. And so she says none of that except for the occasional filter is true, but go off, Bessie. Well, she's just trying to deny things at that point. So I'm saying, like, you know, as far as people's like interactions with her and stuff, definitely doesn't seem to be the most like, you know, I guess honest, or I suppose like non-deceitful person. So I would just be wary either way. She does give out some information that could be helpful for women and stuff, especially, but you know, it comes at a cost.
Well said.
Any thoughts? Yeah. Okay. So let me just do something here. Okay. So we're just going to go on this last thing, this tweet from Sinamel Muncher, who said right here, he has a tweet here, ordering oxtail pho at a Vietnamese restaurant. Yeah, I'm actually mutuals with Veronica on Twitter, by the way. So basically she likes to post about like oxtail soup and stuff. And, you know, she kind of claims it as like, oh, this is like something like, you know, I'm eating this, guys. Nobody else is eating this. I mean, she doesn't say that, but it's sort of like, oh, this is her thing. Right. I mean, it comes with the influencer territory, but it's funny to an extent, you know, how much she does this. So it's funny to say this. But yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. I thought Greg would get a kick out of that too.
I have.
All right. Well, that kind of brings us to the end of the show. I was just wondering, Mr. Chip Bergen, you know, thank you for coming on. Of course, we really appreciate your company here. We know you got other stuff going on, so you know you make the time for us, and we really like that. You got anything else for tonight?
No, it was just the pleasure of being back on again. You know, I always get some laughs out of it, so I enjoy it.
Diddy. All right. No Diddy. And Mr. Greg, you got anything?
No.
Okay.
Except that chocolate milk is for losers.
Had to say it.
It had to be said.
It does.
Don't forget, you can always you can slide on reels.
Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, we covered a lot today. Milkman, Beabadoobee, Bop, Veronica. Yeah.
Don't forget Asian retard.
Next time. Until next time, guys. We'll see you next Thursday. When we see you, we'll be here. Greg and I. Probably not Chip. We'll be here on YouTube and Rumble. We'll be here streaming about certain topics that we haven't revealed yet that will be revealed on that Thursday. On the podcast.
The podcast ever.
The podcast ever. Have a good night, guys.